Oh, Matt.
Cool.
Well, we're on a fast reader. And what look at this up too? It's 9 months too. That's like you just had your sub, baby. Aw, adorable. Well, thank you very much, though. Welcome, welcome. You're on I-4 in traffic currently. Interesting. Well, maybe you shouldn't look at your phone so much. But thank you very much. Don't hurt you or people or children. Oh, better, especially children. Hello. That's an energy drink, Michael. Michael, it's 6 o'clock.
I have to prepare a turkey after this. Over my face. How is everyone? Are you excited? It's Friday.
I don't know if it's Friday. Microphone noises.
Great.
I'm set up.
I set up. I got this Bang energy drink.
Wait, all those bangs you thought they had it.
But no
No,
booze.
it's against the law. That was what a Four Loko.
I was wondering why they weren't. And I have to drink a lot out.
But that's the best one.
Don't bother me none. It's working. He's like key lime pie. I need to mix that with
key
some.
lime pie. Sorry, okay, I'm done messing this mic,
I
hopefully.
need to mix that with some.
No, that's bad. That was why they Four Loko actually.
I'll drink it first, and then I'll drink the alcohol. But it's fine, right? If I drink them.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what
I'll let them mix in my stomach.
what where they do like the dropping of an Irish car bomb. No, that's liquor and liquor. Where you do Jaeger bomb.
Yeah, Jaeger bomb.
Yeah, the mention of PP in the title. To clarify Hugmir's comment, that was Pinkie Pie.
Okay.
I'm going so slow. My just putting me on duty instead of driving. Okay. Hello,
wait, you just
everybody.
put PP and you just assumed everybody would think Pinkie Pie?
They abbreviated.
Okay.
Because we're might be getting to the Pinkie parts. I don't know. Well, hello.
Hello, Silver.
Oh, wait, hello, Silver.
I heard you almost got your braces out today. Almost. But not quite.
Why not? Why not all? What did you do?
Didn't get them out.
Did you hurt somebody?
Yeah. It just,
you know what?
it's like, I'll take these out now. And she just like hit him. It's got too cool. For those kissy. Doing their kissing. Can't see the whole.
Michael,
the face
stop
is
talking
really
about the
close
things
to
that are not
him.
on camera.
Oh, I see kissy horses at all times.
I know. Apparently, no. Today was apparently the last final medal tie. Oh, so instead of having it removed, they had to yank it harder. Oh, wonderful.
They
Aren't
said you
just
weren't
the
done
winner?
yet.
A weird nutty bunch. Thank you. Anyways, we're working more
Yeah,
on
people
the
like that.
on the animation from before, and we had some spooky door, and then we got to do some spooky, like, oh no, and then there's like, oh no, he starts ripping the books out. Still feel like it needs to be a little faster.
Depends how long you want it got to be. How many of those YouTube dollars do you want to milk?
Usually anything under a minute starts getting an issue. Anything a minute over is fine, at least from an animation perspective. It's a very quickly, it's an exponential drop under a minute as to every 10 seconds you remove starts dropping revenue. So anything over a minute still goes higher, but it's diminishing then. Mainly because they're not going to give you a minute of ads before 10 seconds of animation or a video. So the longer the video, the longer they can put the ads. That's why the grin is like, remember the Worms animations? Actually, yes, kind of. I can see that.
You just need to have the ads in your videos. You could just
No,
be
that's
like,
sponsorships.
yeah.
But yeah, that doesn't really work with animation.
But you totally could just be like Twilight and just be reading your book and drinking a cup of Folgers, and you could have like the Folgers canister sitting there, people facing the camera.
Sponsorships only work if they actually are sponsoring you. You're making it sound like you just put it in there and then after the fact be like, hey Folgers, look what I did.
It's like the Pinkie Pie, like, what you doing, what, Twilight? And she'd be like, the best part of waking up, Folgers. And then she'd smile at the camera, and then
So it's big that if you do like an ad for something that you still speak truthfully on everything. And I cannot truthfully say that Folgers isn't in coffee.
it's ground dirt. Delicious with caffeine in it.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm like, wait a second. I'm thinking I might have a problem with the pelvis, but if I remember right, none of this motion involves the pelvis. If I can extend this. Okay. Yep. It very aggressively goes back to 0, but fine. We'll worry about that later. Powder caffeine is the best drug. Oh, no.
He's like, he wants. See, he's in conflict. Caffeine is so good.
Caffeine is an amazing drug. But yes, please don't do that.
I mean, what's the difference between that and like caffeine?
That's the thing is,
I took those.
If you're taking like coffee, it'd be really difficult to OD on caffeine drinking coffee because you would have to drink so much liquid. Natural means of getting caffeine, I'm not worried about. Energy drinks, there was a thing where somebody was recounting of a time where I got at a bet, and so he chugged 10 of them at a time, chugged down 10 energy drinks. And
that's a bad idea.
He ended up having trying to ignore the health problems. I ended up going to the emergency room where they found his pancreas was eating itself, and he was going into kidney failure.
From drinking 10 energy drinks all at once.
Yeah, because it's just concentrated stuff, and so yeah, like anything that's powdered concentrate of something that's a stimulant like that is just dangerous. I would never recommend something like that.
Did you ever do like caffeine pills in college or something?
I've done caffeine pills before, but I'd rather just drink coffee.
Yeah, I used to down the caffeine pill with
Don't do drugs, kids. Well, caffeine is a drug, but I'd rather get it from the source. Like, I'd rather have it be...
Source is a truck stop. That's where you find the caffeine. They have them. Truckers drive along.
So if I keep it at this speed, it'll be blurred like that. That might be a bit too much. What is this one? This, I think, is a good speed. And it's blurred, but I can manage it. Okay. With that, then. Well, thank you very much, Jurassic. 30 months at tier 3. Jesus Christ, man. Well, thank you very much.
You
though.
never have the
So-
ponies wearing clothes.
Oh, because then if I put the clothes on them, then it means that you're gonna be like, I'll take them off. I don't know.
No. I think the clothes would be
What
cute.
lines of caffeine are legal? Sure.
Yeah, like you can get in truck stops, break open the caffeine pills.
No, that still sounds bad. I have caffeine powdered. It's super easy to take. Too much in powdered form. I need cocaine scaled in scoops to measure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. But no. Yeah, it's. I don't like powder stuff.
Yes. Only get your caffeine coffee, instant coffee. You can add as many teaspoons as you want. Make it super thick. You can have like a caffeine shake. Oh, I got such a horrible headache last time I did that.
From
Probably from instant coffee. I basically created a slurry in my cup.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because you probably did not overdose, but you hit your system way too hard at once with something. I've done that before too. One time when I was in college, I needed to get rid of like you gain a certain amount of money to use this store, college store, and I forgot about it until like the last 2 weeks, and I had like $150 to spend there, and by then everybody was in that same issue, so they're all just buying up stuff, and so all the cheap stuff was gone. The only thing that was really there to buy was energy drinks, and so I just bought a bunch of energy drinks, and I had like 2 of them in an hour, and but I really didn't have caffeine at that time. I drank soda, but that was about it. It was too much. Like I felt like my heart was racing, and it just wasn't a pleasant experience. Where be Adam tonight? He's upstairs doing some stuff.
He's making chili dip?
Tiramisu.
Oh, tiramisu.
Yeah, we were gonna do it earlier, but we don't own a blend or a mixer, so he had to go with me to Target.
Because mixing with a spoon.
We did pick up some serving spoon, bigger spoon, but we have a Friendsgiving tomorrow, so.
Stir with a spoon. I've even made meringue with a spoon. That takes time. Like, you ever tried whipping egg white? That is, you better turn on a good show and sit in front of it. I'll just. It takes a minute.
And that big book of sciences. Oh, that was actually big book of sciences. Oh, right.
Lucky fuck.
So this one needs to go out.
Lottery.
No, this.
Oh no, Jurassic, don't leave. Leave those children alone. You've beat them up enough. I did see this one ad recently where it just had a kid like in a little wrestling outfit, and like it was just like someplace like, you want to teach your kid to wrestle? Seems odd. Just some random dude who just wants to teach.
Well, yeah, maybe he sounds like a cool.
I'm sure. That is signs up all over. Like karate is one thing, but wrestling is.
Okay, that I can maybe it's still
a lot of grappling and type. Oh, it just I don't know, weird to me.
We're gonna do it like the cavemen did.
Yes. Now come here, little small child, while I throw you across the room. Ha!
Yeah, it's not even about being like a predator. It's just the guy just like beating up children.
Yes. You walk through the door. I like to sign my son up, and some 5-year-old just gets whammed across the wall. Ha ha!
There's probably some parent that's like,
left.
Perfect.
Probably, and that's the part that scares me.
I think I might actually be able to.
Like I wrestled in
I don't know.
I was actually on a wrestling team in middle school. And I was pretty good at it. I won some I didn't go and I didn't continue high school because we changed school wrestling team. But that is, I mean, that's a school. That's different than some like random person just putting up like signs by the road. Let me wrestle your children. Is it just me, or is properly peeling a pumpkin a lot of work? Not
I don't
really.
think I actually called out the one before I saw it, but then I got distracted with conversation. Cheers, Random Fast Reader.
Peeling a pumpkin's actually really easy if you cook the pumpkin first before you peel it. Cook it first, and then the skin will peel right off. Like, you won't even use a knife. You'll just grab the skin, it'll slip right off.
I wasn't listening for a little bit, and that was really weird.
Sorry.
What are you talking about?
Peeling a pumpkin. Somebody in chat talking about peeling a pumpkin being a lot of work. The same goes with sweet potatoes. The skin will slip right off of them. That's why it takes a little longer with sweet potatoes to leave them whole. But
I thought you were doing like murder talk for a sec there.
People are asking cooking questions because getting about that time of year. Cooking.
All right, so I'm not really caring. Like, here, Hoof is clipping here, but when you actually look at the motion blur, whatever. But I'm curious about here is, so I can go through here and be like, where is it? Oh, see, that book is starting to move before she's actually touching it. I don't care about that. I only care about what the frames are. And so, like, I'm curious about, like, is any of the timing off on this, or something? Flipping, I can get. I'm not even worried too much about. Oh, that one's a little weird.
A lot of pumpkins. I put more pumpkin, but he doesn't really like it.
I didn't think it was that good.
It's not a squash with a lot. It's a very bland squash.
I don't. Well, yeah. I don't think it's just
the bland squash. That's why they invented pumpkin spice, to give pumpkin.
No, I think they did that
flavor.
to please white girls.
Pumpkin spice. I like pumpkin spice. It's tasty. Trying to say. I'm just imagining Rarity drinking spice latte.
Okay, so when her hoof is like right here, while this book is going up, I'm just going to have it angle.
You know, all pumpkin spice is nutmeg, cinnamon, and
I know.
that's all pumpkin.
That means it's not even pumpkin.
It's for pumpkin. You're supposed to put it on pumpkin pies, pumpkin cake, casseroles, pumpkin.
Okay, what we're gonna do instead here?
Carrots too.
We're gonna grab her shoulder. We're just gonna go through here, and anything that's really far off for the right arm, that's pretty on. That one is not. So I need it to be here. Wait. Actually, so it's from here to here. We're going to.
You could make a watermelon pie. Watermelon pie? Watermelon.
No, watermelon pie is. Why you make it worse? Watermelon is the worst fruit ever existed.
Chad's attacking me.
I feel like
It's very entertaining.
I feel like somebody. Yeah, no, don't encourage Michael. He's
Encourage the watermelon attacks.
encourage the cowardly Michael.
I love it.
I missed that show. But
Didn't they? Oh, they did. They did do a Scooby-Doo episode of Kurt Charlie Dog right before the voice actress for oh, what's her name? The old lady. What was her name? Mariel. She they finished it and then she passed away, which kind of left it as kind of a. I still have yet to watch it. I need to. for no other reason than final performance.
Here. Oh, I was grabbing some. Okay, so
Cabbage pie?
there.
I feel like a cabbage pie would need to be like a meat pie with ham. Cabbage and ham, I could see that work. Well,
Okay, so book from here to here. Not a science. Oh, something is a little goof. Oh, something is a little weird, but that's fine. We're gonna here.
but what you could do is you could take the watermelon, boil it down so a lot of the water cooks off, and you would probably need a cup, several water. Then you could turn it into type of like some sort of you could make something, some sort of cream, like a watermelon cream.
Okay, that looks better. Now she's actually touching all the books for the most part. Not perfect, but it's cheap. I can probably clean up a little bit later, but oh yeah, I gotta do the hydrate. Sorry, I'm like one behind always. All right, fast readers. All right, yeah, cheers and hydrate. Pumpkins are magnificent additions. I don't know. It's just something with pumpkins. It's kind of stringy. It just doesn't. It reminds me of a melon, which it probably is kind of like. It is like a melon. Like I wouldn't call it such, but
I mean it's squash.
It's but like muskmelon, watermelon, anything that's a melon, cantaloupe.
Yeah,
I can't.
Those are melons.
Yeah, I can't stand anything with the word melon in it or that is a melon type.
I mean, I would say watermelon's very different from a cantaloupe or honeydew.
But there's something in common between them that I just don't like. It's just something about it. My body just says, eh.
The thing with honeydew melons is there's a real sweet point with honey, where they're really good.
Nope,
And then they
something
immediately
wrong.
start going.
No, they are the devil's food.
It's just that they're very different.
Yeah,
Honeydew and cantaloupe are
cool.
similar.
I don't care. This is what I don't like.
Watermelon is just completely on the other
It
end.
doesn't have to be. There might be just like a chemical in there that my brain says it's bad. That's bad. That's good enough for me. Don't touch. Don't touch. Like, you get like those little fruit cups inside. They have like grapes and some other fruits in there, but they'd always have like the honeydew in there. And I couldn't eat any of them because the honeydew ruined it for me.
I feel like if they named pizza rolls pizza melons, you would be like, ugh. Pizza
Yeah, sure.
melons. Gross.
Get the pizza melons away from me. You probably have pineapple on it too.
Of course. The best kind.
Yeah. Oh, it probably makes it going a little too long now to think about this. Get scared.
You'll eat watermelon, but not cantaloupes and honeydew? I like cantaloupe. Cantaloupe and honey. Honeydew is like...
I don't even call that.
Honeydew, if you don't catch it on like the day that it's good, it's not good. Like, there is a day in the life of a honeydew that it is thing you'll ever eat. And every other day around it is trash.
You know what I believe the days are that is trash?
That ever.
Here, I'll show you. See this?
Yeah.
It's a calendar. All of those.
All of those honeydew is trash.
Yeah, it's not just the ones you see. All the ones before and after. Even the calendars that have ceased to be or exist yet. And Gregorian calendars are done and gone. The new calendar, every day of those too.
It's amazing that I'm absolutely. And look at me. Look, I mean, this is what happens with like all food. Pie is best. Unless you're talking
Pizza
about
pie
Chicago
is
all pizzas pop.
no deep dish.
But if you're talking about deep, that's wrong.
Deep dish is good,
Yes,
but it is nowhere near the top of my favorite. New York style to me is better.
I will eat deep dish maybe once a year.
Yeah,
willingly.
deep dish is it's when you know when you like go somewhere and you get the bread bowl and you get the soup in the bread bowl. That's a deep dish. It's good. It's very. I do enjoy it, but it feels like I eat one piece and I'm done. Where one of my favorite things about pizza is when you go with a bunch of people and you get a bunch of pizzas and you can kind of jump around. Also, I just like the portability of pizza. Where if you were to have a slice of deep dish that you held in your hand, you would be in the emergency room for like first degree burns because it would be like blah.
Would attack you.
Yes. It's just not the same. It is good. I'm not saying that like deep dish is a bad thing. No, deep dish is good. Just
it's good. It's
great.
just New York style is better. Aren't that fun?
I don't know if I want the camera to take this.
Pizza is the ultimate sandwich. Only if you fold it in half and then it becomes a calzone.
Calzone's a good too.
They're 4.5 pizzas.
No, okay. So, wait.
What?
So the pizza, the cheese will cool off on top, and so you'll get a cooler cheese on top, and then more like cut slices. A calzone, because it's contained, will normally still keep all the cheese all goopy, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It just feels like everything inside stays hotter, and usually the outside gets just much more burnt and crisp, where pizza is normally just the bottom. A calzone to me is a different experience. Deep dish gives you bad heartburn. Yeah, I can understand that. A stone-fired crunchy pizza. Yeah, I want it to be slightly overcooked on the crust.
Is that what happened to the pizza?
No, that was right at the edge of the oven, and it was actually touching, and
Oh,
so it got just way too hot. And it was in the cardboard. I think the cardboard
it in the
touching.
cardboard?
Yeah, it's an oven safe paper. You can put it in,
Yeah.
and so but it was touching the side, which means it got much hotter. So then it just kind of burned the cardboard, and it burned the pizza a little bit, but it's fine.
We had pizza.
We had pizza a lot.
We've
pretty
had pizza 3 times.
You know, but at least tomorrow we can take a break from having too much food.
Oh,
Really?
like I'm not gonna want that. Not the way I'm feeling right now, anyway.
It all sticks together is handy. Yes, that's why to me pizza is not just the flavor. Deep dish is it's a flavor thing, but it feels like you're taking away some of the fun side of pizza. It's just fun to say like, "Hey, I got pizzas," and then everybody just goes and grabs a slice. You barely need a plate. You can toss anything extra you want on top. So if somebody else likes hot sauce on their pizza, they can go put some hot sauce on it. It doesn't affect anybody else. It's just like so versatile.
Yes. What is everybody's weekend like? Are you going to be having fun? Gonna go look at that horse right there? I hear that new video you released today is doing.
Compared to my other ones, actually, it's doing average.
Yeah?
It's actually, there's 4 other videos that I put out recently that are doing better than it. But I expected that one to be a little slower. The thumbnail, like Celestia with the sun, that one did really well, really fast. But also the thumbnail was a giant picture of her face, which was very clickbait. This is less clickbait. So.
I like this. Like,
No, it turned out really good. It's overall very positive comments and stuff. So, but yeah, it's not as clickbaity, which is a problem because you can make the best video ever, but if it's not clickbait,
I think we were talking about that a little bit with the podcast
today.
Yeah, it was on.
Oh, but yeah, because you talk about the most popular podcast episode we did was the chicken bazongas.
Yeah,
but it's because it's a picture of a chicken with like holding her boobs and says like chicken bazongas, and so it was just super clickbaity.
See, as it was, and it works. See how effective it is. I think all of your pony videos should just be close-ups of their snoots. Like just right up on there. We'll be like, oh, need to watch that video. Look at that snoot. Only the best idea.
Oh no, I got it twisted. I'm trying to make it like some fancy camera, but I need to kind of, I don't know. I don't want to disorient.
That was disorienting.
Yeah, that's a little disorienting.
It's a little bit too much. I think you should just have it at a weird angle and then keep it still.
I think what I need to do is I need to zoom in more, like this, and then put a more fisheye.
Fisheye.
The fisheye being like this.
Yeah, I know it. Oh yeah, okay.
But I don't want to go that extreme. But that's usually what works for.
I know it's direct friend of mine. I'm familiar with his
We're gonna do
words.
that with. Well, no, it's if you want to make people like feel like something is off, it's usually about moving the camera forward and zooming to a wider shot. You keep the person evenly there, but play with it because it makes it look like the whole world is like pulling away from them. And if you want to do the other bit where it looks like the world's collapsing in on them, or like it's going into like their mind or something, that's where you can do the other way around. And ever, that's actually where I think I have this first shot with the door.
See, Sir Edward said I was smart.
The first shot with the door here is doing it a little bit, where it's doing a little bit of that widening.
Okay.
I think oh yeah, here it even does it, but it's really quick.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the camera.
Did you see Sir Edward saying I was smart?
Our name use clickbait. It was super effective. It's so clickbait is understandable. What I don't like though is that most the clickbaity things in the things that I make are spoiler. So like,
that's why you just gotta zoom in on.
And I mentioned it before, but like, oh, we don't want to go there. Hold on. Let's see my videos. There we go. There was one I made. Yeah, this one. So the whole point of it was to try to make people look like, hey, look, it's not weird. But if I just made that the thumbnail, nobody would have clicked it. The fact I made this the thumbnail, I bet you about 400,000 of that 600 something thousand.
I want you to go through your videos, and I want you to see if there's a correlation between how close the camera is to the snoot and
what about this one?
That doesn't count.
That actually does kind of matter. These don't count. These are changelings. This was more of, it's just, I didn't like that thumbnail.
That one's a good one.
Which one?
Even though that's
This
just
one?
a Twitch, yes, that's a very quick snoot.
I do like that one.
That Applejack's got a pretty close.
So yeah, but those don't count.
Little Pip snoot's too far away. That and Applejack's.
So that's also a turntable. It's a little different.
Yes, but their snoot's so far.
But you see, these three snoot. That's because there's three snoots.
Yeah.
Yes. But see, this is a big snoot.
That's a big snoot.
This is a very clickbait thumbnail because if you're like watching on a TV, it's just like.
See, you don't need to give spoilers away. You just need to like have maximum snoot coverage in all of your pictures. See the bullet. That's.
Argonauts so finally going to use the ooh face as clickbait. No, it's more of I don't mind putting like this is not a real shot from. Actually, I kind of like that it's in the middle of the montage.
Yes,
that's pretty good, especially the drinking kids.
Drinking children.
That's great. No, I like that's not a real shot. So I make custom thumbnails a lot. Like that was from the shot. This is actually from the shot. Just I think zoomed in a little bit.
Yeah.
This is from it.
See,
that is from it.
Her snoot's too far back. Her snoot needs to be
This
closer.
one?
Yeah, I bet if you brought her snoot.
If I zoomed it way in.
Yes, it would increase your view count like. Full.
No, not really. Not anymore. It might.
It's what it is now.
So you're saying. Oh, I don't have an actual shot of. Oh, no, I do. Oh no, that's there.
These are way too cool.
Oh, it has to be a no lens shot.
Oh, I like that one.
Because that was the building you put together.
Yes. Oh, that's actually that gives away a lot. Yeah.
That shot, I believe, would have to be. It's just render 1. It might be.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, I'd have to actually custom do it.
Yeah.
And the speed lines were done in post. I was thinking that they exist, but I would have to do a custom shot.
Yeah.
No, I understand what you mean by it, but
Zooming in.
you know, what I don't like is when I have a video that has like a punchline, and you have to spoil the punchline to get people to actually click it. It means like, do I get people to watch it the way you intend, or less people to watch the way you intend, or more people to watch it but then not the way you intended? And that's always frustrating. It's the same thing with here. Like if I really wanted to make it's spooky with Pinkie Pie coming out, I wouldn't want to mention that as Pinkie Pie. I wouldn't want to have anything with it, but more likely the most spooky faces are going to be something with Pinkie Pie.
Well, no, this is a good face right here. Zoom in on that snoot a little bit. You're gonna get all the views. Okay, yeah, right. That's good.
That would work. That would probably work.
You like Twilight Snoot. It's a pot fish. I want you to do a video that's basically just like a photo shoot. It's all the cameras are just pony Snoot.
It's all my normal videos, but zoomed in just on the nose.
Now check out this Snoot.
And all it is words, words, words. Words, words, words. Boops, boop, boops.
Oops, yes. It's good.
They just all say, I like boop.
I just like... It's just like a freaking Sports Illustrated magazine shoot, but it's about the Snoot. I like this. Good idea. Ooh, photo shoot.
It is backwards. I'll staying tilted. Maybe fine instead.
I now want like whipped cream with a cherry on top. So good idea.
You bring your fetishes to Reddit. Keep it out of here.
No, it's just cute. Anyway,
Hulu photo shoots. I love that rhymes. Does it rhyme?
you could call the video that.
No. It's not the title. It's what it would have to be.
Yes.
And that thing is, it would probably get like a ton of views.
Oh, you'd get your millions.
Yeah, but it's like,
Be rich.
but what are those millions coming from?
The joy of those who watch your video.
No, from
Oh, come on. People like somebody like me is gonna be sitting in their chair doing this.
that's one of those videos
That's where
that
the
should
money
come with
comes
the warning of it's down the street, not across the road.
Oh boy.
Okay, we got they're on the books. Okay, so shut up, Michael. All right, and then we gotta do something to show the door shake without really doing the same thing.
This is clickbait. Sir Edward, perhaps.
I think what I want to do is the thing shakes, but then I want to have it like There. So the last one, it actually clicks open.
Yeah. That's it.
I wonder if you would get a lot of views. This is clickbait. No.
Probably not.
No,
Like,
the best thumbnails are things that are high contrast, fairly simple, but catch your eye. So that's why the high contrast. So it's gonna be bright colors. Surprising faces help, but they're also very cliche now. Like I zoomed in on Celestia's face and that worked. But it's always about invoking a question so that people want to click the video to get the answer. And so, for instance, on this one, it's summertime. That does kind of bring up questions. I'm like, why the hell is there just a big? There is a question that comes from this. This, not so much, but I can see a little bit. And the preview that comes up does kind of matter. This doesn't really say.
Well, I mean, go back. I know why that one does well. You don't know why that thumbnail doesn't work.
This one because there's a pony butt.
Yes.
Maybe. But also, wait, well, okay, there's two surprise horses and Pinkie's happy.
Yeah.
That could create the question of why is there such a, is it a dichotomy?
Yes.
Whatever. This doesn't really have a question here.
No question. You're not close
no
to
question.
Snoop. No pony butt.
There's no pony butt. There is a Snoop though.
There's a Snoop, but it's
this
very
one
far
is
away.
kind of, but like, yeah, it's always about invoking a question. That's the big thing. So, this one I felt actually does invoke a bit of a question. It says
Well,
baby time, and she's on eggs.
Baby time is clickbait. Yes.
Yeah, a little bit. But this one still didn't. I mean, this one did way better. Actually, I think what really helped with summertime was TikTok,
Also, horse murder.
because I posted it on TikTok and it blew up and it got 69.6.
Well,
Nice.
it invokes emotions. That's what that video.
I actually was working on trying to get the Trixie video ready for putting on TikTok. It was some shots were requiring more editing than I was capable of making work. Like having all the CMC, I had to compress them into a bit. I had to custom make a lot of the shots to make it work, and it just wasn't working. I got it like 90% the way there. I know I don't care about TikTok, but it's a platform to pull people to your other platforms. So. Okay, so now Twilight is going to actually I have to use that. I was going to use a different one, but I have to use what I should do is actually name these damn shots because it's starting to get long. So this is pulls out book, and this one is, I would consider this one yellow. She's keyframed, but it's gonna be super easy. I'm gonna consider it that way.
From the distance of another room, Mike's laughter can be sometimes sound funny close to the Dick Dastardly dog. So that dog, crazy rape.
Important to name things because I'm getting to the point of like jumping to different shots got difficult. Actually, to me, it's not the names that help the most; is the colors. Actually, because eventually they are getting different shots, different colors, and I start remembering where things are in association with the other colors. So this is another. Actually, this one would be orange. I do not mark anything green right now because I do not.
If he did do the uwu photo shoot, he would need like photo finish to do the voice. Like really good, either a voice actor or that would be hard. Got a very specific.
I believe she was on there though. Okay, so door spook. Look at this. We already got like so much done because so much of it is just door. Also,
Door. I haven't watched I can't speak. Wacky Racers. I haven't watched that in a very long time. I remember watching things.
Probably. Easiest animation is Cycles. Weather reaction. Book throw.
Or you could do it where you didn't have any ponies talking. Like had music playing in the background as they like went from one.
For this?
No, we're talking. They're very much talking about the ooh photo shoot
Wait, why are you still talking about photo shoot?
because they're excited about this project.
From a distance in the room, like Slater. Yeah, blah blah. We don't talk about Michael. Hire someone to do an ooh jingle similar to Fanta theme. Oh no. I think it would be funnier to do like a Mentos commercial, but instead of Mentos, it was.
Best part.
No, that's
Ooh, was that we're gonna do it. I don't know. And now I got the Mary Tyler Moore song stuck. That's what I'm thinking. It's like Mary Tyler Moore eating Mentos.
No. So this is Twilight, the action, Find Gun.
It is what happened. Funny, like
All right, now we got everything named. Look at that. We already got
are you done?
we already got progress.
You colored things?
Okay, so we need to have her. We're gonna have all the books come back on the shelf for now. One of my favorite tools in cinema though is this, the cutaway. I love cutaways because by doing such, you can skip almost any amount of time. Like I can have her go from that face to grabbing books, and it makes sense. I don't have to show her going to the bookshelf. I love being able, like I did that in Remembrance a bunch because, like on here, I didn't want to animate her actually like getting the other side. It was going to take too long and turning around. So instead, I just I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm just going to cut away to the windows for a sec, and then when we come back, she's just there. Like the reason the windows are there isn't because it was cinematic. It was because I didn't want to animate it. So instead, I'm like, well, how can I make this my cheating pretty? Oh, go Forgan. Just saw the latest video you posted, and Spit got blackmailed. She did. Maybe she shouldn't have went to FuzzyCon.
Maybe she shouldn't be ashamed of the things she enjoys. Maybe that's the lesson to be learned.
Or no, it's definitely the other thing.
Yes.
The funny thing with that, what was that? Trixie Rays. Okay. I thought that we broke. Oh no, I didn't break that up. Okay. So for those that weren't here for when we were working on it,
Love that shot.
on this picture, the funny thing about it is most people noticed, at least one person said, that looks a lot like the Baltimore Convention Center, and it is.
Yeah.
But the best part about it is the badges and the lanyards are also modeled after actual BronyCon lanyards and badges. So the joke is it's BronyCon, and that's why I chose 2019 last year. And BronyCon's the one that does like the horseshoe thing. Well, I think they did it with a C. So I like FuzzyCon though. I had to double check though. FuzzyCon does not exist. So like because I was worried that I was
That's
gonna
out
actually
there.
pick a real con, and then somebody would get mad.
or super happy that you mentioned FuzzyCon.
No. But the most popular lanyard that I remember seeing from BronyCon was the orange one.
Yeah.
Because they just had a ton of them, and I think they used them 2 years in a row. So when you color the shots is for what? Oh, okay, yeah. So it's mainly for my own personal reference. And so what it means is if it's the default blue, it usually means nothing is locked in. The camera is not locked in. It might be part of a scene build or something, but it's basically meaning nothing is right. It's still got a lot. It be not even at its first stage yet. Red means that I am comfortable with the way that the shot is set up, and usually keyframing is done. So basically, you're getting an idea. I would consider red to be the storyboard version. So when I look at this shot, there's no animation. She's just standing there, and then she turns to look. I definitely have to add more detail in her body moving to the side and whatever. But at this point, I can at least feel confident that this shot, as it is, won't change in any major fashion. If it does change, it'll be still similar. Orange is where it's usually that the animation is done. Here, she's keyframed, but for the most part, even all those, well, you know what? There are a couple extra things. I'm going to put it back.
That would be really good.
But like here, there's no characters that are moving, no animations, so I can mark that yellow. Yellow meaning I've cleaned up the keyframes, I've done the general animation to get them into position, and all the timing is right. At that point, I'm pretty locked into everything that's going on. If I go from yellow to green, it's my way of identifying that I have also locked down the hair, cleaned up any hair movement, cleaned up eye movement, eyebrow movement, tail movement, any of those little secondary motions that come along with motions. And sometimes it's also cleaning up camera, verifying lighting is complete. Basically, that's the touch up. And I'm saying at that point, this shot is renderable. I also sometimes will mark something purple. If I mark something purple, it's usually because you can see on camera that there's so many bookshelves, but there's a lot back here. But say I turn the camera, or I delete everything that's not visible to save on memory. Well, then if the camera shifts, everything's gone. So I keep a master of some of the scene builds. That's usually what I mark in purple. It's just kind of this isn't in the actual video, it's just separate. So that's usually my way of doing it. And it's because I like to be able to visually see what progress is. At this point, I can see what part shots are done without actually going into each of them. If I start getting confused as to having too many little things after the fact, I go in here, like edit text and add a little text blob a little bit. I don't need to do that right now. So yeah, so like in this case, I'm marking yellow because her animation is basically done. I do have to do some cleanup, lock her hair down, but other than that, I'm considering that got mostly done. Yeah, she's clipping a little bit on the bookshelf here. I don't care enough. Okay, so we're going to move this camera. I hope that helped anyway. It's
Now you know.
I am very much a person that likes to see. I have requested because of logistics things at work. I've requested the purchase of Vizio on my laptop at work. I think 5 times now. Because they always change things out, and then something got installed and uninstalled it, and I can't just get it the same license again. I have to repurchase it. But I've used Vizio so much. If you don't know what Vizio is, it's a flowchart software. So it lets you visually map things out, and it's I all the time.
Hello. I can't hear it.
Actually, I think I have it. Yeah, I have it as about as quiet as I can get it on that side. So I will just. That's about 20%.
There you go. Quieter.
Your organization is just crazy. Mine is very bad. Yeah, it's just IT. Okay, so
Where's
this is going to be interesting because I got a camera.
that was scary.
Ooh, that was actually close to what I. Well, this is going to be. Huh?
Horseback. Oh no.
He's an elephant.
What have you done?
I think I might need to different bookshelf. I think because
What?
this is, I need to use it. I think I'm going to pull a table that looks like it, because then I don't have to worry about anything behind, and I basically can extend falsely the distance. I want to have a more specific camera positioning. It's going to look the same. It's just going to be a different model than I've used. Also, for those that were listening last week, I did get the Rathlos model all working. So I've got all the animation on his thing up and going.
With the Rathalos.
I now have 802 animation.
Because you managed to rip them all out of
Nope,
the
somebody
game?
else did, and I stole it.
Oh, well,
Kind of. It was on the same model that I had used for the same person. Just somebody went and did. For instance.
that's the big lizard.
It just took quite a bit of work to figure out how to make it work. But now I can go in here and be like, Rathlos, I need you to like he just goes and then goes rawr. Or
They should have done my animation. I'm guessing they ripped them out of
yeah,
World.
here's the tail attack. Yeah, they're all ripped. Originally
I don't think
the
anybody sat down and made them. I mean, somebody
What
did,
are
but they
you
got
doing?
paid to do it. I have no idea.
oh, I bet you he's falling.
Oh, you knock them out.
Yeah. That might be hitting the ground.
Woe is me!
Whoa! Whoa, man! Oh my god! None of these have names, which is rough.
He's a.
Oh, that's a useful one.
I'm rolling.
No, it's him getting knocked over.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's fainting?
Rolls and gets back up.
Yeah. But no, now I have to figure out where it is, but his actual run animation and his actual fly animation I now have access to.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool. What do I want?
Hey, we're all work just fine with the one you made
Okay.
edits to.
This one might be missing the scale. So the animations were for a smaller model, and you have to apply a scaler to the specific animation. And I think I might have missed it on that one.
Yeah.
I'll have to double check it. Where's the one thing where he collapsed? What was the number on it? I got a stupid face, and that sounds like I can be.
You do. Okay.
Well, there, landing. That's super useful. Like, it's one thing. Could I make it myself? Sure, but the amount of time it would take to do that, compared to using what everybody's already used to.
I mean, you're never gonna have to animate Rathalos ever again.
Oh, no,
Just click these. Pick one.
There's still custom motion.
like. Or pre.
Yay!
He's so happy.
Hoping to find the rollover one again. Need that one.
Lost. It's like, no, wait. Wait for me.
And some of these are definitely meant to be chained together. It would just take a long time to figure out which one should be chained with what.
Those are the animations from Monster Hunter. Oh,
Yeah, they are.
yeah.
No, not from Skyrim. So this is the models from Monster Hunter.
You could probably merge the animations, but you would have to adjust them.
You could do what with the animations?
From Skyrim. Might be able to merge them on the Rathalos, but it would take time.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna grab a different one then. What one would work?
And I'm sure somebody's probably already modded Rathalos into Skyrim.
Oh yeah,
It would not
probably.
surprise.
Yeah, that'll work. You got Rathalos? Oh wow, that is actually how big they have his mouth set to open, which makes sense.
Oh,
Rathalos there. Oh, we gotta get him round though.
you have a model of a twin.
Pinkie? Sure, this is what I was gonna load actually.
That's not a Twinkie. Not a Twinkie at all. You, what are you doing? You haven't you heard her enough? Or Rathalos. Lizard. I ain't respect compared to that thing. Oh, Pinkie tail. I hate all. When you're blue, embrace pony true. Life feel new. You will not through. They believe in you. They are your virtue. Ooh woo pony. Ooh woo. For lucky shoes, ponies yell Yahoo. Ooh. Yeah, it's cool sunset.
Here's Michael C. Derpy.
Of course. No. Wait.
This is okay.
Why are you so evil? Being a good horse and you take water. I guess you flip back the other way. Look at him. After these messages, we'll be right back. That feels like. How about instead of that?
Oh wait. How about this? I got it better.
Ooh. That's nonsense. That's the sound Derpy makes when she gets hit. She goes, ooh. Yep, Rathalos, a big old hug. Nice.
For naming. Alright, we need to find an animation where Rathalos kind of like falls over which is why I kind of wanted that rollover one. There is a bit where some people were working together to try to get some of them named, but it's still it was a lot of work to get these converted, but it was probably more work for the person that converted it over to even usable, so I can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
Having this available is pretty good. Well, that must be when you're riding them.
It needed to be.
That's going to be super useful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's where he's falling.
Like, no.
Yeah, it's all around me are familiar faces. Oh, Rathlos, we need you to fall over. Okay, that's where you're already down. You need the one where you fall down. That's not you falling down. That's you taking off. No, that's you getting up from being down.
Down, but he get up again. Never gonna keep Lizard down.
Like he's gonna do his tail attack, but I think that there's probably multiple ways to go about it. That is not even animated. Okay,
That's him. I want you to take. Wait, go back to that one. I want you to take that and then just put him on top of a.
he's really tired.
No, he's ballsy. Rathian's like
some of these are duplicates. Like those are definitely duplicates. At some point, I want to clean this cleaned up so that it's less like this. I mean, it's a cool pose, but okay. But that's a cool one. Okay, I'm getting close. Remember seeing it.
Rathalos looking cute. Narrator. Oh, you.
I gotta get an uwu face for Rathalos. That's it. Now, I have at least 3 or 4 ideas that require at least a run and a fly animation, and now I have both.
why you always said.
Flying would be tough because getting a realistic movement of the wings, it would be tough. And anything I do would be looked at as not being what the show did. The game did.
Rathalos show.
They should make a Rathalos television show.
Should he be like a quirky, like fun guy? Like,
He's got to be voiced by
Rathalos is here.
It's got to be voiced by Francis. Requirement.
It'll just be like the Flintstones, except it's in reverse. Where the dinosaurs are in control. Humans are used as like garbage disposals. And record
Oh, there we go.
dinosaurs.
Well, that kind of works, but it's backwards. That doesn't work. That's like drama queen.
He's a They really spent a lot of time on Monster Hunter World. It really doesn't surprise me that they basically just ripped everything out of Monster Hunter World.
Well,
Make Monster Hunter Rise.
Monster Hunter is one of those games, though, that the whole point of the game is the monsters. So if you don't put the time into making the monsters look good, not just good, but great, to where it makes you go, wow, I want to just watch them do things. Nobody's gonna buy your game.
Well, it just doesn't surprise me that they essentially made 2 games out of these.
I don't know where that roll was. Now I'm sad.
It's like, we put a ton of work into Monster Hunter World. Make more money. Another game with all the same assets. Okay.
This one is him hitting. It's him scrolling a Reddit. Come on, Rathalos. We just need you to fall over. That's it. It's super easy.
Roll over, Rathalos. Roll over.
The one thing that actually sucked when I was working on getting everything converted is it required that I had to modify 802 files. And so I set up a script to replace within Notepad++. But when I did it, I accidentally did a incorrect replacement. And so I had to fix that. But when I did it, it accidentally replaced it on files I didn't want to replace. So I had to go and pull from my recovery on my server because I messed it up.
Backups.
Yeah, that's why, actually, exactly why you keep backups. There's no way that I missed it. Like,
Actually, now that I think about it, Sunset, there was a show that was essentially a lot like the Flintstones, but it was in reverse, where the dinosaurs were in control and the essentially.
yeah, dinosaurs.
Yeah, dinosaurs. I thought about it for a second, and that show is amazing.
Dinosaurs wasn't a. Oh, yeah. There's some. I must have missed it. Where is there just something I can grab quick? That's just all I need you to do is die. It's so easy, Radlos. Just die.
He doesn't want to die. He wants to live. He wants to live.
All the animation in that is just his mouth. Yeah, some of these can definitely be.
So that's your run animation.
That's exactly what I need.
You're never gonna find it again.
It's 33. So happy. That's exact. It's one of the ones I needed. Because there's a bit where Francis screams, "Oh my god, run," and it's hilarious, and so I wanted it. Oh, that's where he's, I think, stunned in the air. Rathalos, I
covered all
need you
their
to die.
bases.
Is it so hard?
Won't you die?
See, like, that's him, like, looking to the side. Like, they went into some specific types of animations. Here, the cool thing with SFM, or just Source Engine in general, is you can take two animation sets, combine them, and then use this slider to say how much of each you want to have overlaid. So it meant that you could have an animation of running while looking left and an animation of running while looking right, and then you could overlay that with the run animation and then just use the slider to determine how much to move left or right, which was kind of a neat way to do it. I mean, that might be how games normally do it. I'm not sure.
Nolan, I feel like you're only asking that question because you know how dinosaurs ended. It ended very sad. They all died in a nuclear winter. And they showed at the very end they showed the baby just frozen in a block of ice.
Well, yeah, but that baby's an asshole.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, dinosaurs had a sad end.
Okay, you know what? I might just have to have him die some other way because I'm not seeing death. It's in there somewhere because he's got to have like 100 ways of dying.
No, he has one. I
That's-
remember watching the animations for him over and over and over again when I was making that.
Dumb ways to die.
His animation.
So many dumb ways to die. Apparently, that's 10 years old now.
Don't talk to me ever again.
Hold on. I just saw something. Okay, that's him actually dying.
That's the death animation.
I know, but I need him to fall over dead.
That's the only death animation.
I know, but he has to have something progressing to that.
Sure, but you're gonna have to link it.
I love this.
Oh, sneaky.
He's trying to be all like sneaky.
I want to be right back.
Okay, we're just gonna grab that one. Okay. We're gonna go and not gonna be as good this way. But it's okay. We'll see. Grab that. Cool. So
I will be back.
wait, hold on, Michael.
Okay.
So he hits his derpy. And he tries to hit the derpy and then he just falls over dead.
It's just too powerful. Super derp.
Gotta get a better shot.
She ate her bran muffin. It's like berg.
He's all that for something so. He's like, oh god.
This is why you should eat your muffins, kid. Hard seconds. Powerful horse is that?
Oh god, oh, it's
It just went.
dirt.
That's no. You see that picture right there? That would get you a billion views.
What's that one? What about this one?
That you would get 20 billion views.
20 billion?
But you would have to you would lose your 20 billion.
Okay.
You would get more views than there are humans on the planet.
Okay.
Oh my goodness!
I feel this is just the same for Michael. It's like bounce.
Ooh, look that's new. So good.
What? But that's new.
Why you gotta be mean like that? Why you gotta ruin a perfect good Snoop?
Okay, you can go use the restroom.
Well, Snoop. Is it? You would get many views, but from a few undesirable people. You mean the Brony fandom?
Hey, you know
That's
what?
a nice thing to call them.
Look, it's a toy. Well, it's the one toy that they're selling.
I
Hold on.
no, see, no. I like pony toys, and I probably have something from every series that's come out except for that one. Because that one creeps me out. Anyways.
Sure. I don't know if we have any. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing, is there's definitely ways to get views easy, but there's also where are you getting those views from? That actually matters for me too. Or like, if you're pulling in views from an audience that is outside kind of your general audience, like that doesn't always. That's some books. So like I could go and make a Call of Duty video, but then if I bring in Call of Duty people, then I make a horse video, it would probably be worse. YouTube doesn't like when you stuff like that, so. Actually, I had it YouTube recently was telling me that they tried recommending Luna's Banishment to a wider audience, and it didn't go well. I'm like, oh, duh, it's horse. They might have been doing it because I removed everything MLP specific from my channel, so that, like, in terms of tags, so that it doesn't mark things made for kids or for animation. I kind of whitewashed everything in the background for text, and because of that, it might start broadening the search term on what it recommends to. Okay, so this table doesn't have a split. That's perfect. We need to just put this about the same position as. Okay, now I can get rid of this bookcase. There we go. Oh, let's wait for Michael to come back for that. Yeah, we need these ghost facts. Funny she'll spread. No one read ghost facts. That for Michael, yes. I haven't even read it myself. Okay, so now I can actually change this. Still open, right? Actually, well, that actually just reminded me. One thing, okay, that one's set. These ones it's not. On here, the camera has a Z near of 3. I do not want a Z near of 3. This value is the cutoff for the front of the camera, so it's saying at this specific distance and closer to the camera, do not show anything. Erase it completely. Super useful, but it also dictates the nearest and farthest how certain details are calculated, and so if the defaults will cause some extra failures on some models that is pretty obvious, like on the fringes of eyes and whatever. So usually if you increase that value from like 3 to 30, you can save yourself a lot of headache.
I ended up liking both of the beers I picked up for a podcast this last time.
Did you grab another? Yeah,
I got another one of 6 bottles, but I like the peanut ones too.
yeah, the peanut ones are pretty good. No, so for in here, if I change this to like 200, then that causes a problem. If I even have it at 100, you can see it's cutting off things. 30 to me has always been the value that normally you have to go pretty fisheye or be pretty close to have that be a problem. But if the reason for it, and I will back the tidbit for that actually, this one I can't. For this one, if I take the camera here and go way far away and I zoom way in, you can see that like weird fringing on the edge. It has to do, as far as I can tell, with the engine being having difficulty determining the distance, like with small fractions between different textures, and starts treating them as equal. And I think the fraction is based on the minimum and maximum Z here. So if I take this camera and I instead say Z near 30 instead, and then I switch, now I've recopied my work camera to it. I go way back here. Doesn't do. So it is super useful for being able to clean up some of those little fringing on textures on edges. So I want to make sure that my camera's happy. These shots, probably not a biggie. It's so close. But like there even. Oh, that's a super wide angle, but that's definitely a Sam Raimi. When you're like this lens so wide that it is equal to your mother's waistline.
Oof. Sam Raimi's kind of a jerk.
These ones aren't going to matter too much because you're so close. So I'm not too.
I have a voice crack.
You do.
What if Twilight was drunk? Or if Twilight was drunk? Be like, oh, I like books. I love books. I'm in love with books. I love books more than anything. It's just so good. I'm gonna Daring Do. She's good in book. I'm gonna marry Daring Do, and all my other books are gonna be a book wedding, and they're gonna fall in love with the books. You don't look at me. Stay away from my books. These are my books. Gonna get married, and she's like, kissing the books. She makes out with the books, and then, yeah. That's Twilight drunk. She likes books to a disturbing degree. Bad control things. She would just be chewing on a book. Pretty sure, like her entire library, half the books are just chewed on. He has a problem.
Michael isn't the real Michael. He didn't say, "Ooh, I'm drunk Twilight." Ooh.
Well,
Is that what,
it is?
is that what you wanted? Are you happy now? Did the monkey dance?
I think they are.
Yes, that's good. Very happy.
Find gun now. As I've been copy pasting.
Would be a gun or a crossbow?
Gun. His gun is funny.
Okay.
Well, it needs to be.
If you're gonna do
revolver.
gun, no, it should be a shotgun. If you're gonna do a gun, if you're trying to imitate Sam Raimi, it's got to be a shotgun.
No, I'm not. I'm doing his style
Yeah.
for some things. I like the like a revolver because it just makes sense for like having in the. It's behind books. Somebody's gonna put a shotgun behind books. Probably not gonna put a revolver.
Who's gonna put
either.
a gun behind books? Period.
Well, this one is. It's a very important gun.
It would be funnier if what she was looking for was a book on self-defense. Found it, and then she just threw that book at Pinkie Pie, or like went to wield it to hit her with it.
Yeah. No.
He's asking for a sifter.
No, yeah, no, I don't have one.
Use a colander.
But
Use
no.
a metal colander. The metal one. It's a wired colander. There's a wired colander.
Oh yeah, that would in the. Wait, where is it?
I don't know where it is. It's
Yeah,
up there
it's
somewhere.
around there. There is a wired colander. Yeah, that would work.
That would work for what you're trying to do.
Oh, if you want. I know he's gonna give us candy. Candy. That was actually good. Anyway, where is Gun? Why does Gun have all these other bones? I just need Gun. Why does this gun have an arm?
I don't know.
It's bone mergeable for every single bone. Okay, I found weapon in hand, but there's gotta be. Is there not just a bone like for the weapon, or is it?
Oh, there's a Fallout weapon in it. Is this Little Mac?
And a revolver. You know what? I think I know how to solve this. Nice and easy. I'm gonna get rid of this one. There was multiple versions of this model. I grabbed that one. This is the icon, which I'm guessing means, at least for this shot. Yep, it has no bones. It's just meant to be simpler. There now, I probably can't spin it and stuff or like whatever, but whatever. I don't care. That bone, I like that bone more, so we're gonna go and have it 0 and now this. You have one more. Oh, you do. Oh no, you did. Twilight was. Oh yeah, you missed one. This one. Did you do that one?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ghost facts. The reason you don't have ghosts in your body, or wait, hold on. The reason okay. The reason you don't have ghosts in your body is the skeleton's scared some way. That's why you need to drink more milk, kids. Keep ghosts away.
You were looking for a ghost fact because you haven't given a ghost fact.
I haven't given a ghost fact. What do you think of a ghost fact?
Well, that was either a ghost fact.
Yeah, that was a ghost fact. Skeletons are scared. Your ghost is scared away by the skeleton. That's why no one has a soul. But
Ghost fact: ghosts are allergic to split pea soup.
Why?
They just are. All ghosts.
They just are.
They just are. A fact. And that's a ghost fact.
It'd be a ghost fact if it was a fact.
Exactly. I can't read the chat. I can't read the chat because you need to scroll down. Still can't read it. There you go.
I prefer them boneless too. Well, no, okay. Their bone merging is great, but usually they're within the instance of like a game, and for the horse stuff that I do, it doesn't work.
That guy just started talking the second I touched my...
JBK?
Yeah. He's funny. He made a funny joke. It's got to be my favorite joke from him in a while. Just every time I take my medication, my girlfriend disappears. I don't think she's very supportive.
Is that a joke, or is that just like a little bit of real life?
Man, I would never take my medication if there was a... Oh,
But why would you even have medication then?
yeah, I'm like... That joke got so good. He's a good writer. But his stuff was always so great.
I actually think that his highlight is presentation.
Yeah.
He can take something that's not really that funny and churn it into something funny, but then if he can write it in funny too, it's just another one on top of that. Like, oh, this is okay. So I need to have this at 180. Okay. I need to have something blocking light a little bit. So
the
I'm
gun
putting
is
this
funny,
in.
but wielding a book that says self-defense on it.
Yeah, but you would have to stop and give people at least like 2 seconds on the title to even read that's what's going on.
But she would be holding it like this.
I know, but she would have to hold it. Yeah. And it would have to not only be there, you would have to focus it to where it is what people are reading. If it's just the title of a book and she goes and holds it up in a corner, people aren't going to look at it. They're going to look at the face. So if you want to actually show it as being the important thing, you would have to zoom in and show it as being the primary thing on the screen.
You'd have to have big text on the book so you could read it while she's holding.
Yeah, but if you want that as a primary joke, you could have it as a side joke that if nobody catches it, whatever. But if nobody catches it, it loses a lot of value. Because I like the idea of getting a gun just because
she's going to kill Pinkie Pie. It's the joke.
Yeah, because she doesn't like parties. And that's what you know what you do if you don't like parties?
You murder your
No,
friends.
you pull out a gun. Don't do that, kid. You know, all the kids that are here, I think the average age for everybody here is 32.
Yeah. That's how old I am. There was a time.
All right, so
Even that's a lie.
now this is going to be the fun one. I need to have all of these books get thrown off the shelf. So, all these books, animation's already gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a time, and I'm not even going to whatever with it. I'm just going to like make all the books go wham. So
Ghosts wear skull masks.
okay, so I think that should be fast enough. We're actually gonna extend that a little bit and further. I want to get all of them off the shot. I'm not gonna put all of them off the shot. Okay, we'll say that's good. Now I'm going to okay, so we are going to zoom in here, and I am going to okay, so I'm going to select like the first 2 frames of all of these, and the primary bit is to take all of these books, at least the ones that are visible, and turn them straight. In this case, this book goes up. Reason for this. This book. Which book? Oh, this is one of the reasons why. These books. Oh wait, can I do it based on this? No, this. Why are you? Oh my god, you books are stupid. I'm
just filled with.
I'm a little concerned because what this might mean is that. Oh no, it actually did work. Okay, sometimes it means it's not going to behave the way you want. So that one's already straight. No worries. This one is not straight. So we're going to straighten that one. Going to take a minute to get through, but it's one of those that I know what my end game is. And so we're just working our way there.
You downtown?
I need to do. You know, the one thing I hate about it is that was a funny joke that I did to you guys, but now that I've explained my joke, I can't do it again.
Explain what joke?
You know, the make the 1,000,000 or 1,000 miles thing that I was doing at the bars.
Oh yeah, that joke. No, if you did it again, we'd all just start looking at you like,
yeah, it would
why
be
you
like,
guys sus?
for those that don't know, because it was a funny joke. I thought it was funny, and as far as I can tell, everybody else found it funny too. When we were at Winnie City, we were at a Buffalo Wild Wings, and on the Touchtones music came 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton. And everybody made fun of the joke that I had made a video from that song. And I'm like, her. But I then went and downloaded the Touchtones app. Spent like, I think it's like $15 on like some tokens for music. And then I logged into that store and I just started playing that song over and over again. And so I let it play once, and then people started laughing like, oh my god, it's on a second time. And I then waited a gap, and then I just started playing it over and over and over again. And they're thinking somebody's there and watching us, and they're just cracking way the hell up. Thank you, Brandon, for fast reading. I can do the water too.
Thank you for the derbies.
And they thought it was hilarious. And as we were leaving, like walking out, it started playing again, and everybody's cracking up. You can hear it outside the store and whatnot. And then I think we were at a different place, like a different bar in a different state, and I realized it was a Touchtones. And so I played it again while we were there, and somebody freaked out again because it was like a week later and it came on again. And I admitted that I was doing it then. Muppets Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, is that on Touchtones?
I have issue with that song from the Muppets.
Oh God! You see, he brings it up as a joke, and then here you are, like, wait, hold on, I need to bring up my political correctness.
No, I have issues with it because freaking Animal, he just says "mama" over and over again instead of actually doing the song.
But that's his point.
No, it's just "mama, mama, mama." He just says that over and over again. And they did it because they didn't want to do that part of the song because it's about a man killing a man.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
then.
it does make sense, but it's like, why'd you even do the song if you're not going to do the whole thing?
If anything, it's funny joke.
Give me sad on the. Well, actually, I'm well aware of Muppets Bohemian Rhapsody because it was amazing, except for that part.
Yes. Wait a little bit. That way. Okay. One thing I always find interesting is when I look at super detailed game environments, I'm like, wow, look at all the, there's some amazing, like Darktide in the main area. There's just so much little detail for some minute things, and so it's like, look at all the cool details, but it's like somebody painstakingly added all that. So when I go through like stuff like this, where I'm like, I'm gonna go and rotate some books to put them in position, I kind of understand what some of that has got to be like.
You're paid 8 hours a day, and there's a chance there's like one department that's way behind, but you still need to make a paycheck in your department, so you can back through things. Just add more. That is when the game's. Like, well, I'm stuck here for 8 days, and we're set. Done. Let's add some dust mites in that corner over there.
Well, no, usually it's you check the box and move on to something else. But I'm guessing that at least for like Darktide, you had to get everything had to be heavily verified by Games Workshop, because they own the IP and they're going to make sure that everything's correct. Okay, so there we go. All the books should be kind of straight. And so now I'm going to turn off these two, and these are about frame locking. So these are making sure that everything is done by frame, because I'm going to very carefully adjust these books.
Well, hello there.
Hey, in Florida. Oh, thank you for the gift sub. Good working. It's freezing in Florida. You shut up. It's going to be 8 degrees tonight. 8. Single digit. Like, I can put it on my hands.
Boom.
Ooh. You came around the corner and just scared the crap out of me. Oh my god, this is a lot of powder.
This is a lot of sweet.
Oh my god, that's just a total crap load of cocoa powder.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
mix it in.
Don't worry, mix it in.
Oh no!
Well, your microphone ran away.
Yeah, it's leaving.
It's because it knows it's time to eat.
He's dying. You killed him.
I got chocolate on my shirt.
Oh no!
I got a brown nipple.
Oh, this came out great.
You did pretty good.
Heck yeah! It's gonna be the one for the big cake. Better the day after.
You can move forward a little bit if you want.
So this is whipped cream and cocoa powder and.
You're funny. It's
what is it?
mascarpone cream.
What now?
Mascarpone cream. So,
Cool.
it's you have eggs. You separate the whites from the yolk. The whites, you mix the yolk with sugar. Then you have heavy cream. Add them all in. Mix it for a bit. Add some vanilla afterwards. Add 12 ounces of mascarpone cheese. Mix it all together. Get mascarpone cream.
And
and
I'm
it's-
assuming they're raw eggs.
Huh? Yes.
No, he made scrambled eggs.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Need to put these in. Actually, I should probably put this in order at some point.
Also, hi, chat.
Yes, hello, Chad.
I was making dessert for the 2 hours.
For those that popped in late, we're having a Friendsgiving tomorrow, so we're
I'm very busy after this.
Alright.
yep, so we're because of that we've been Michael's been prepping a lot of food. We've been cleaning up and trying to get stuff ready because we're gonna have a whole probably well over a dozen people tomorrow.
It's true.
Oh, another one. And thank you congrats to Cosmic Trail, sorry. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the gift.
Are you the horse famous Adam the Amazing 64?
Said that.
Nolan.
Yes. Why, yes, I am Nolan. Actually, funny thing, Nolan, when I went to the card shop on Wednesday, I was wearing my Ponies the Anthology shirt, and 2 guys at the card shop were like, "Oh, Ponies in the Anthology, you like that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I worked on it." And I turned around my name with all the signatures. Oh, awesome. Like, did you see the new one? And they're like, there's a new one? Funny guys.
They're like, I thought we killed that.
Yeah. They kept asking me questions about G5. I know nothing except.
Yeah, the people that that actually still watch Spawn care.
I feel like you're throwing shade at me. I care, but it hurts right now because G5 has issues.
I bought you
I like Zip.
an ornament.
Zip is good. He's a good horse.
Margo bought Michael a Vip ornament.
She's essentially the main character of the show now. And I'm not joking. They give Sunny very little screen time.
He's busy being best horse.
Zip is generally the primary focus of like 80% of the episode.
Oh. Oh no, this book is here, so I must have put it in order. Oh, it's there. Oh, okay. Okay, so I've got. Okay, so I'm looking for Blue Book.
Here, Michael, you can touch me in. I don't want you going to a dirty kitchen.
I appreciate that.
Of course.
Because I need to make it dirty.
No, you gotta make it dirty, so I gotta make it clean. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, Adam.
I ate a bowl full of raw egg. I hope it doesn't eat.
From Kentucky, I think you go first.
Oh, yeah. I had my fair share of raw egg.
There should have been a book in the middle there, but no, there's definitely a book missing there. What is going on? Yeah, where's the book there? There's got to be a book. You know what? I'm going to do everything else first, and then we'll figure out the rest. Of that one, that one. Okay, so I need to find that book. Oh, that's everything. Okay. Cool.
My quick rundown opinion of G5 is the movie was good, the comics are good. And we'll leave it at that. I do like Misty. She's a good character.
I have no idea who she is.
Yeah. She's cute. The animation in the 2D version is passable, but it's not as good as G4. We're always going to compare to G4. The animation in the 3D stuff outside of the movie, jank, heck. It gets better as it goes, but it's still nowhere close to the quality of the movie. And this the only story that is any good in the comic. G5 isn't G-Fleet. But there's pieces that could make it. All the pieces are there to make a good show, but they're not putting them together. There's decent animation in the shorts.
Oh,
not the main
all you have
show.
to do is go to Twitter. I mean,
I made a count on that Mastodon after empty.
good luck. You'll be back to Twitter.
I haven't left Twitter. I'm not abandoning Twitter. I'm just building a lifeboat.
Why do you have to do it now? I love how like we've gotten to a point in society that it requires that we need social media so much that even before one collapses, we have to pre-set up our other one. We got to be ready.
Well, I think a lot of it's just people trying to make sure they don't lose their use.
No.
If it becomes
I've already, if I haven't made an account somewhere already, I'm pretty much screwed. I've already had my account or my name's stolen on.
well,
like
I did look.
5 other
I did
places.
try to look you up on that, just to see if you were there, and
Why?
there was nobody.
Well, see, now that you say that,
well, they're gonna rush to steal your name.
everybody's gonna go steal my name now.
Well, you thought it was already stolen.
Well, you know what I also don't care about?
What?
Nobody is gonna go use Mastodon.
Pinkie's the one who convinced me to go use it, and I already followed George Takei on there.
Yeah, it's if Twitter falls, it's going to be everybody going to use everything, and there's going to be no central one anymore. But that is the benefit that Twitter had, which means that all the things that made Twitter great is going to be gone.
Oh, no.
Because no, you can say like, oh look, well it's okay because there's this, but there's also this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and so it's like, oh well, now if you want to do something that's equivalent to Twitter, you have to go and do it in 7 different places. Oh, but now because it's now the norm, you're gonna have to spend $4 on each, and it's just I don't see that being a positive experience. Eventually, it's going to be like most things. One big thing collapses, which I don't see Twitter collapsing.
I mean,
50 others pop up,
MySpace is still there.
and then eventually they all consolidate back to one, and you're back to exactly where we are now.
Yeah, but hopefully under better management.
No, it's going to be under different management. He's already said that he's going to be handing it off.
Yeah, I know. There is no office. Mastodon.
So by doing that, I had to put this in order first because, all right, what we're going to do. So I am going to disable these 2 buttons. And what this means is I can disable the first 2 books, and I'm going to, we're going to go to where the books start moving, which is right here. Wait, no, I have to go to end. I might have to go end first. I want to do it in this order.
Yeah, Nolan Mastodon seems like
Just from, like, say, my perspective, when I'm looking at it from a creator's perspective, it's like, it's already sometimes hard enough. It's like, oh, well, when I do something, I have to go and post about it here, and I have to do it here, and I have to do it here.
It's just one more
and then it's now, oh, well, now you have here too. Oh, but not everybody went to there. Some went here. So if you want to really optimize, you got to now have an account here and here and here.
yeah.
No.
I can see it being frustrating because a lot of people built up their social media presence on Twitter, and now they're being told they might have to rebuild it. It's not a pleasant thought.
Well, some just don't want to deal with that type of management.
Mhm.
Okay. How did I just... Okay. Oh, no, now they're on. That's what the problem was. Okay. I want to move to the very beginning. So now I'm disconnecting. Okay. There, they're off. So now...
Deposit 100 oohs on YouTube. Oh no.
Now I'm going to move that to there. And so you can see now that book is touching. That other book is already touching. Touching. Touch it. He's singing out there, isn't he?
He's singing. Yeah. Having a good old time.
That one a little bit forward, just can't really see it anyway. That's there. So the idea behind some of this is when the books are being, I want to have her like come through and slam all the books to the side so that she can see into the shelf. But these books are separated by a little bit. So as she pushes these books, it's going to slowly compress the books. So I had to straighten them first. Actually, I should have probably done it from that point, but it's fine. Oh, that one doesn't need to move. That one doesn't either. Now we can put that one there. There. I can see that one. Get there. There.
Argo Damon, the scope creeps king.
Or the scope group king. No, so this is actually just needed things. So like I need to have the books compress. And I could have them all go on their own, but if there's a big gap between them, I can save some time on stuff, but the one thing you can't save time on or kind of cheap out on is physics. Because if you cheat physics, people know it, and it feels weird and awkward and unreal. So this is just about trying to make this. It's going to be super minor because these are little frames. These are nothing anybody's ever going to notice, but it matters. So now, if I watch this, I'm going to re-pull that. It's minor, but now you can see the books actually all press.
Works like an accordion.
And you can see them kind of.
Yeah.
The one kind of clips there because of how I did it, but the bag can fix that. But they all move now. They all actually look legit, so, or at least more legit than not doing that effort.
Yeah, it's good we're eating this now, I think.
There's some cocoa powder.
It's essentially an uncooked meringue. It's good.
We let it in the mail. Maybe name on social media if you want it back. Deposit 100 ooze. If I was a brand, like say I was Walmart, and somebody had sniped at Walmart, first thing I'm going to go to the platform and just say, take that away from them. And more than likely it would happen because that person could impersonate and whatnot, trademark and whatnot. But if not, company would probably just pay it. But a person, doesn't matter. Somebody did it on my TikTok.
I think the Mastodon servers are similar to like Discord servers. Private, but they're...
I'm pretty sure this person didn't just make up that name. So
no, they were trying to be you.
Somebody was being an asshole. Well, if they're trying to be me, they're not doing too well because they have no bio.
Yeah.
But
the name. I'm for it.
I don't care. I don't give a shit. When it comes to naming a person, it's different than a brand. A brand has a name. People are going to look for that name. So I missed Blair's Dehydrates. Oh god, this is going to be after that.
Yeah. It's going to be very bitter.
Here's Blair. Ooh.
Bitter.
Just tastes like alcohol. Doesn't even taste like... If you actually give it a sec, okay, and then it's not too bad.
Just need to clean the palate.
Then cheers in a second. Argue it's not a platform. There's no official Mastodon. You can't go to Mastodon. It's thousands of private servers. You can talk to each other.
It's private servers in the way Discord.
Yeah, that just sounds like
private
Discord.
servers. Yeah, it's kind of a combination between Discord and Twitter.
Is it a Discord that anybody can jump to anybody?
Basically, you have your server, which is your local, and then you can follow people on other servers, and then you get their feeds as well. So say
It's Tumblr.
I've never been on Tumblr, so I can't say. But say you want to follow most of Pony stuff, you jump on the Pony server, but you also want to like get CNN's posts, then you follow CNN and you'll get their posts too. But there's your home, which is all of the people you follow, and then the local, which is the server.
This private, so people host their own on their own computer.
No, they hosted like you would host a private Discord server. Like we have our Discord server, but we don't host.
Yeah, there's no servers owned or run by Mastodon.
I don't
It's
know.
privately run.
How accurate. I thought it was similar to Discord. In that Discord, you have
That
your
sounds
own
like a
private
security problem.
servers. But yeah, I think it's similar to Discord. I think that's how it is.
It just sounds like a big security problem, though.
I'm just figuring it out. I've only had it for like a day and a half now. I've been perusing it and trying to figure. I only follow like 6 people so far. Minty, I think, George Decay, CNN, and then like few horse.
Yeah, I'm not. I have difficulty enough trying to figure out one social media. I'm not going to deal with another.
I am on Equestria.
Social. So that is actually, there might be some horse places. I am never planning to go to any horse specific, mainly because I am significantly limiting audience to only horse. There's times where I might want to have, if I'm making Rathlo stuff, is that appropriate there? Oh no, now it's only horse. So
Well, people who are that the server you're on is just your home server. People who are on other servers can still follow you, and then they'll get your feed.
no, they're talking Pwn Social.
Yeah, that would just be the home server. The home server wouldn't even matter after. Once you start following enough people, the home server is just basically where your account sits. Not necessarily who follows you or what who's sharing your feed. I'm on Equestria's social because that's where Minty was pointing.
All those features, once a lot of the chaos with Twitter settles down, everybody will be back to Twitter. And nobody's leaving Twitter. They're making those things because they need their backup.
Well, I mean, I still have an account on MySpace. I didn't leave MySpace. I don't go there anymore. When was the last time you logged in? It's been a while.
When was the last time you logged in Twitter?
Today, but it was
how many hours ago?
But I didn't log out of MySpace overnight either. I bounced back and forth until I stopped going to one. Just saying, happened before.
Well, social media is just so. I don't like social stuff. It just feels like it's just so much work. I wish I could like hit button of do social thing. Because social's like, hey, do you like talking to people? No, not normally. Okay, well then why are you on social media? Because I have to be.
My whole social media is scrolling to look for pictures of horses, liking horse pictures, and then reposting them. That's my entire social media experience. Pretty easy to do anywhere, as long as there's porn. And then I'll occasionally make some sort of like philosophical thought process pop up. No, Nolan, I'll if you're on, I'll try to find you. Like the home server doesn't.
No, most of the people that I've seen on that are advertising or talking about if things go down are the people that have a huge following and are trying to take advantage of it as soon as they can, so that if something does drastically happen, that they don't lose what they've worked towards.
Yeah.
Which that can make sense.
Well, personally, I want to reward some of the things been going on.
And to your TV tray. Oh. Long horse? Oh, she's long.
Well, she doesn't look too much longer, but you just stretched her out.
No, I lifted her up. I raised the horse.
High horse.
Got that, and then I need to keyframe her to. I'm gonna move her thigh a little bit closer. Oh no, maybe not. This one further away. It doesn't matter really, but it's more about judging of distance. So I make sure I'm correctly covering distance. Okay. Okay. And now, oh, that was actually her leg needed to be for the whole leg.
Basically, they're all on your separate servers, but you can on any. And essentially completely cut.
Right, so what's Twilight up to?
She's grabbing a gun to shoot
getting a
Pinkie
gun.
by.
Why does she have a gun in the library? It's not a library, the bookstore.
So we're working on doing the spooky thing.
Yeah, show me what you got.
Well, there's no audio yet.
That's fine.
Well, kind of. It's just going to be Pinkie doing spooks. She grabs the book, and she's looking at the book, and then she hears like, "Ooh, spookies!" And then and she looks like, it's like, "What the hell's going on down there?" And then there's going to be spooky noises, and then we got the spooky door. But then it's like the party, and it's like, "Oh no!" And it's party, and then she's like, "I gotta get," and then she's like, "Party," and then she's gonna go get a book or a book gun, and then she's gonna. I have it all planned.
That's a very good plan. I will say, it requires so much more effort, but it's much more worth it. Do you know
I love the book throw.
No, the book throw is so good.
She's literally throwing every book.
Yes, something Twilight would never do.
No,
No, because she's desperate.
She
She is desperate.
She would bend the spines.
Do you know The Color of Autumn?
No, I know The Flavor of Water, wasn't it? Is that the one? What was that movie won the
Chad,
Oscar?
you can if you
Oh,
get the
Shape of
reference I'm
Water.
going
Shape
with, you
of
can
Water.
speak
I was
at
like,
any
the
time.
heck are you talking about?
It's the same thing.
So, The Color of Autumn, I'm going to give Chad a sec if anybody knows the reference as the book, as it does have to do with a gun.
No, we're not going to do that because what you came in here doing is exactly what Michael's been trying to do, and it's called scope creep. No.
I just had a better idea.
I have already the whole idea in my head, and then you're like, but what if we say your idea is crap, though we don't know it?
I'm just saying the payoff could be better.
Yeah, it could be, but this is supposed to be quick and easy, and it's not. So hold on.
What if I provided
No.
you with the model for The Color of Autumn?
I just wanted her to wield a book that said
Michael, do you know what The Color of Autumn
No.
is? All right. The reference to a Nichijou short called The Color of Autumn.
Nobody's gonna get
He wants validation.
that. No, there'd be like two people.
So,
internet
The
would
Color of
get that.
Autumn is a book
See,
where...
Michael, this is what you do.
I know a book that just says self-defense on it is not the same thing.
No, this
as a
is
fake
no.
reference.
This
is when you have something
It
you
makes
know about
sense.
and you really
It makes
want to
more
talk to
sense
about.
why there would be a gun in the bookshop, because The Color of Autumn.
It doesn't. No, the whole point that the gun is there is the fact that it makes no sense.
No, but it's more.
No,
Listen, let me.
you're a
explain the whole
Zoomer
thing.
memes.
Let me explain this. So,
Zoomer.
Color of Autumn is a book where the insides are hollowed out in the pages so a gun can fit in it.
That is not just from that. That is a
That
common
is a-
trope.
Really
Hey, but
common trope.
I'm just saying.
No, because then I'd have to open a book. That's way more work.
I
like the idea that not only is there a gun back there, but the fact that she knew in a bookstore or library that there's a book just sitting or a gun behind there.
I just wanted her to grab a book off the shelf that just said self-defense on it, and for her to.
That's not a bad one. I like that.
But
Michael, that's a good one. Good
but I
job,
told them,
Michael.
I'm like, how do you present to the viewer that book is called that?
Show it in big
On
letters.
the cover, she grabs it in a quick zoom to it.
Yeah, but they would have to,
cover.
which means it's breaking pacing.
How?
Because all the pacing that I'm doing right now is going to be with the like a thump, thump.
Uh-huh.
And then, now we got to break this like tense shot of like trying to rush to something so she can stare at the title of a book.
She doesn't have to look at the.
No, she has to because the viewers have to look at it. It doesn't
She
make
could
any
be
sense.
holding it up.
No,
She can really just hold it up
No.
like a Legend of Zelda pickup.
no, you guys are going against everything I have an idea for, and it because you think that you're all smart and stuff.
You know what I hear, Michael? Do you know what I hear? I just hear.
You know what? You go make your own animations.
Very nice.
You go pound sand.
Oh, hug that. Very
You would pounce anything that's a whole.
ounce?
That's what you said, isn't it?
I did not say that.
I said pound sand, and so you might have just had that from there.
Yeah, he was just like, I want to pounce that purple.
There's two phrases that I hear a lot from work, and it's pound sand and boiling the ocean.
Who do you work with?
No, it's
We don't talk about that.
No, it's off of telling somebody to go pound sand is basically just telling them to go like
Eat shit.
Yeah, go eat shit kind of thing. But the boil the ocean is about let's not try to do things that aren't going to actually have an effect. By boiling the ocean, it's just you can't. There's no way you can boil the ocean. So why are we even fucking trying? Like they use the we're not trying to boil the ocean here. We're not trying to like stir everything up, but Michael scope creeping. Well, no, they both are.
Yeah. I made some nice dessert. Come back.
The shade.
I want a 10-minute scene where
Of what?
Twilight is just drinking tea before any of this happens. Go on, every frame.
I'm probably not gonna do
Could
the
it have like
full-
the fancy rich snob people music that's like and she's just like sipping tea like a gem.
I'm not gonna do the full thing probably right now, but essentially what it's gonna be is where she
Get out of here! Blah. Fucking me when I'm opening the curtains. Open book. Michael, I don't think I said. We were at the store today.
we found something at the thrift store, Michael.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look, Mike. Well, we didn't buy it, but you should probably go back.
It was
and buy
like
it.
$6 or $7.
Wait, at the thrift store?
Yeah.
Why
Unique.
did you buy that?
Why?
Yeah.
What do you mean, why?
So
Look at it.
it was the
That's like a $50 toy.
Is it?
Yes.
it's the Twilight walking one. It was like only like $6 or $7. It's still there.
Which one?
The unique.
Yeah, unique. No, you have
Screw
food.
Thanksgiving. If you wanted me to cook food, you should have popped the Twilight.
Michael, you can only go if you also pick up this sad sack of shit.
No.
Didn't I actually tell you specifically that he was going to say screw all the food?
Yes, you did. I think
You should have.
personally.
You should have thought about this.
I think this is a better purchase.
No, that's trash.
Why?
Because somebody gave you a thrift store. It's clearly trash.
Oh, but the pony thrown to the thrift store—that's a treasure.
That's a hidden treasure. Yes, and you ignored it.
But Michael, do you not want to get the draft that's toked out of his mind?
He just looks sad.
No, he looks high as fuck.
He's depressed.
He's high. He's Eeyore.
Because he's
I
not
love Eeyore.
loved.
Eeyore. We should have bought this at Menards. Jesus egg.
$100.
It was pretty funny though.
The Jesus egg, Michael.
We did find
Why?
they had it for $30. It was a corgi, the little Santa hat, the light up. It was at the thrift store though, and like $30 at a thrift store is a little heavy.
Yeah.
We went there. We picked up like 3 glass serving trays and 3 glass bowls for serving stuff, for snacky stuff. But they were like, I think we spent $20 on 6 pieces of real glass with all the designs on it. It's pretty cheap. If you ever need to buy serving trays or glassware or anything, go to a thrift store.
True.
The one that's right across the street from us, like I bought really nice lowball glasses for $1 a piece. Real glass, really nice. About 9 of them for $9. And then I bought a larger mug, kind of like this, but a little bit smaller. It's for podcasts, so we had 4 of them, all the same. That cost, I think, $2 each. No, those were $3 each, but I went to a different store because that thrift store is more expensive. But yeah, thrift stores are amazing for glassware and stuff like that because you can always find something.
Chat, have I missed anything good? Give me the juicy details that I...
Idea. Go to a cake decorating bakery, have them print a food grade transfer image of 12 cutie mark, slap it onto your Thanksgiving turkey thigh before baking.
Oh no, that would be wonderful.
I think that'd be great.
It'd be disturbing.
I don't
Funny.
think Caitlin would get it at all.
No, she wouldn't. She's not gonna get a lot of things.
Let's not bring that one up.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Do 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 do
Na-na-na-na.
do do do.
Na-na-na-na. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da.
I'm so sorry.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Yeah,
Okay, damn.
your mic is not good for screaming in.
I don't know. It's the same type of mic I was using upstairs, and my singing came out.
I
No,
can
the
hear it.
normal noise and stuff, but being very loud in it, I was having very difficult times trying to balance it out so it was audio, or you can actually hear it.
Doctor or Applejack's cutie mark can send pics to Jay. That's when Jay declared that he's going. Michael Song 2 featuring Adam. That was what it was. Yes.
Is
That is, there's a one-time thing. No, there's only one Michael song.
no remix.
Can't we have if Michael Song was so great, how come there's no Michael Song 2?
I say the same thing about Christmas.
Damn.
No Christmas do.
Not just Black Friday, it's just Christmas 2 but earlier.
It's the Christmas the prequel.
This we're having fun with. So I thought it'd be funny for our Thanksgiving that we're having tomorrow. That Christmas themed.
It is.
So it's because I gotta decorate for Christmas. I'm always late on it. So I thought, you know what, fuck it. So picked up a bunch of Christmas stuff and we're Christmas theming it. Still a little bit to decorate, but no, I just find it funny. Normally, I'm very heavy against do not put up Christmas stuff until after Thanksgiving, but I'm
Michael
like,
bought the horse. Michael bought the horse.
Well, he bought those. He's had one of them for years.
Okay, but he
Yeah.
bought the one recently.
Yes. Now I have 2 big
We'll
horses.
have Christmas too if the second coming of Christ happens. Damn, you're right.
Yeah.
Also, Blur, thanks for jamming out. with us.
If I listen to the crazy people on the streets, he's around all the time.
JC?
Yeah. Walking the roads.
You know, I see Twilight with that gun, and I just remember the song I have. You know that one?
No, but I could see how this would remind you of that.
Yeah. A lot things just have rabbi in me, I think. Now I just want Twilight to start breaking out.
So do I play with the camera by having her actually like have it pull up the camera, like have the camera shift out from here,
When she grabs the gun?
have it so that when she lifts it,
Yes.
because you can have it so that as she lifts it, the camera zooms into the nozzle of it and then follows the nozzle.
Can the gun be a chainsaw?
Yo, Chainsaw Man?
No, I was thinking more.
I love how have meme triggers. Like,
Bro,
like,
any phrase I can
Mungus.
start. Huh? Mogus.
No, You broke him.
I feel like you're like a meme soundboard where if you have the right button, you can just immediately have Adam go down that road.
That's a good Halloween costume idea for next year. Just a giant soundboard. People push my buttons and I just make noises.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can make this work, but it's gonna be interesting. So
sorry, gone. He's gone off to Ponyville. He has
What
to
are
go
you
pet
doing?
every individual horse, and he does it. No. Don't move the camera. He's gone. It's just an after image. He went so quickly. He left it behind. Michael, why were you twerking in the camera like that? That was weird.
I should probably loosen that a little bit.
Adam has the Gen Z meme generator in his head. It's funny. I'm a millennial, and yet I have the Gen Z virus.
No, he's definitely Gen Z.
Dude, 1994 is millennial. Get over it.
Yeah, I don't care. You're definitely Gen Z.
You don't remember the 90s. You don't get to be millennial.
I remember Fruit Roll-Ups. I remember Capri Sun.
Those
I
things are
remember
still around.
Airheads.
All those things still exist.
I remember. Only 90s kids can remember, Michael.
Is that right?
I remember CRTV.
CRTV.
CRT TV.
Oh, CRTs.
Yeah. I remember CRT. I remember Sunny D's Nuts. Oh, I got you, Nolan. Oh, I got you with the baits.
So, Nolan, what was the name of the stuff that was not Sunny D that they said was in the commercials? Like when they're going through the fridge and they're like, "Ah, not that, Sunny D." What is the other one that was in the fridge?
If you don't know that, you're not a millennial. I want Adam to answer it too. Wait, you honestly don't know?
What, you don't know?
I don't remember the Sunny D commercial.
No, it's like when they're going through the fridge and
I know.
they're like,
I remember the commercial.
And
It's
there's
just
a
I don't remember what it was in the
He's Gen
commercial.
Z.
there's a liquid that they see.
No.
I feel
And they say nah, and then they see like Sunny D.
I feel like that's the
Wow,
test now.
You don't know?
I know the commercial. I just don't remember what the drink was that they were like bummed out about.
It's because he doesn't remember the 90s. Because that commercial was on like every break on Nickelodeon.
I was more of a
Yeah.
Cartoon Network guy.
Well,
Cartoon
but
Network
but
didn't
this-
exist in the
this is why-
90s.
remember,
It did? What?
He's
No.
a Zoomer.
Cartoon Network was like
Cartoons.
early 2000s. Oh, really late 90s.
Come on, Nolan, you know this. Unless you're not paying attention.
Nickelodeon.
Jag off. It's
I remember
Cartoon
it was a
Network
generic-
started in 1992.
Generic orange
Well, nobody
juice
watched it.
and cola, maybe, but there was another one.
I'm gonna kill
You
this
need to
man
remember what the
on
other liquid is.
stream.
Nobody could afford Cartoon Network.
I know you know what it is.
What?
The other liquid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't
okay.
want to say it because that gives it away.
Yeah, it is. So I need to get Twilight turned into position, but I don't want to.
It can't be Kool-Aid because that would be
It was not Kool-Aid, no.
Twilight
transfer
out here with the pistol.
No, the camera's tilted.
Twilight's tilted.
No, it's
Soda, beer, iced tea.
You want me to give you a hint?
Let's hear the hint, Michael.
Probably Twilight's nickname.
okay. But sorta.
Blimp.
Yeah, it's Blimple.
Twilight Blimple.
It's simple. It's a very simple
I feel
word.
like it's the nickname I would give Twilight if I saw her, and it would annoy her.
No, that would be.
Purple
You know,
spark.
I know. Close.
Got close.
Purple spark. Purple.
Oh, getting colder.
Think of 80s kids. So it's got to be very generic.
I don't think of you old fucks.
Think says the Zoomer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna murder.
Well, you're just making his point, man. Boomer child.
Oh.
If you're looking through a fridge, remember there's a fridge involved with this.
Grape juice.
Purple Smart.
No.
Her
Hey, wait, what would that have to do with the fridge?
In the 90s.
Not the 90s.
It was Steve Jobs' fridge.
Just his.
Only his. They asked, "Hey, your fridge is really nice. Can we shoot a commercial with it?"
It ran on
I'm
the
Steve
Apple
Jobs.
one.
I don't care. Grape juice.
Anti-grape juice. Oh,
Anti-grape
Nolan,
juice.
not. I mean, it's similar. I'll go with that. You were half right with what you said before.
Purple.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah.
He was getting the
juice?
hint I was
Purple
No. More generic.
Yeah. Being too
Plum
specific.
juice.
Nope.
That's
nope.
even more
You went the other,
specific.
not wrong word.
Oh, purple. Purple jolt.
More generic.
Was this an energy drink in the 90s?
I'm gonna keep saying more generic until you find it. I can guarantee it.
Purple
Yeah.
volt.
No, what's the most generic word you can go back to?
The most generic word.
Yeah.
Blast. Purple blast.
How is that generic?
No,
No.
generic covers as much.
It wouldn't be a name
Possible.
for something. Nobody would ever name it this.
No, fruit punch is one. No, the fruit punch I think might have been listed in there.
Purple punch. Generic. Purple drink.
Close. I would say it's even more generic than drink.
Yeah.
Purple slurp.
That's
No, that's
less
more
generic.
specific.
That's more
Oh,
specific.
is it?
Because drink implies anything liquid, but now we're going even further back. You want to give him a nick, like a
I feel like he's so close. Giving him any hints is gonna break it.
Maybe. Somebody, I think what disturbs me the most is apparently does nobody know in chat and
Nobody knows in chat.
Okay, here's a hint.
All right, let's hear a hint, Michael. Into the microphone so they can hear you.
What is all this?
Oh, purple light.
No.
Purple,
All of it. What is all this?
Purple.
If you go into a room that has boxes and boxes just all over the place, and it's filled with just figurines and junk,
Purple Michael's
what would you
room.
go there?
Purple
and,
Michael's room.
if you went into the room and pointed to it, what do you see? This room is full of.
Purple stuff.
There
Yeah!
you go. Okay, it's purple,
Purple
stuff.
stuff.
Because yeah, they're like
generic.
it's like OJ, like cola, purple stuff,
Oh, Sunny D!
and it's Sunny D. And I love.
I like that.
Now you have to play the commercial
Yes, please. It's our reward.
because we had to watch this
Sunny D,
commercial a
purple
billion
stuff.
times.
Yeah.
There it is. Yep.
Star Trek: The Next Generation. I don't want Star.
Wait,
Oh my.
oh, it was playing between.
I know.
Between
It's
So
episodes.
why is
Star
Sunny
Trek.
D playing during there? Okay, hold on. How's that? All right.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
god.
fine.
Sunny Delight.
No, the fake kiss.
She's like OJ, purple,
Purple
stuff,
stuff.
Cola, Sunny G.
I just love
Vitamins
it.
A,
It's
B,
like-
C.
That's the purple stuff.
Purple stuff.
Purple stuff.
Purple. Stop. Purple.
I love the
stop,
memes
stop.
around purple stuff.
What I love
what
is
purple stuff?
He says purple stuff, and even though he's already looking at the Sunny D, he has to finish his line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like he can
It's
very
called
much
being
see
an
that.
actor in the 90s.
And I can tell you right now, it says Sunny D, but on the backside is the nutrition information.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that kid is stupid.
Yes.
Also, I love cola brand cola.
Yes. It's delicious.
A+ to the A+ effort to the graphic
Like,
designers.
When he opens this up, he can see it. It is that look, this kid right here, he's like laser
Friggin'
focused. He
Sunny.
already knows. And also,
He's like, "Hey, yo, what you doing, though?"
oh,
Wait,
I
those
want to
guys
see
are
like
really crowding him.
this kid opens up the fridge and like, hey, yo, everybody, come on over here.
Let's
We're gonna
stare
go
at
in
the fridge.
We're going in the motherfucking fridge, and then they
Oh,
open it,
yeah.
and they're like, "Oh shit!" And they're like, "What we looking for?" We're like, "We're looking for that orange shit." And then they're like, "Hold on, I see it in the back, but we got to talk about all that shit up front first."
True. We got that purple shit, that orange shit, that cola shit. And that's my Sunny
Get this
D.
sandwich out of here.
I think that's the appropriate description for Sunny D. Is just orange.
It's just-
Because that is
you can't
the only,
hear.
It's not
It really is.
It's not orange
good.
juice.
It's
Why
not.
is it not
It's,
playing?
it's like bullshit.
Here,
It's
I'll
Tang
play the audio
is what
again.
it is. It's just pre-mixed Tang. That's all Sunny
Yo, what
is.
was that
Yeah,
recommendation?
Hold on.
Hey, yo,
Um,
Mika, my what's are somewhere in the internet? Huh?
I have no idea. Oh no, that's not what I want. I want the other one. There we go. So you guys couldn't hear it. So we got at least the purple stuff.
Get some soda.
There we
OJ, purple stuff, son.
Purple stuff.
Purple stuff. And the fake
Purple
kiss.
stuff.
Stuff,
Purple
Look at that backwards hat.
Purple stuff. Purple stuff.
He's just getting his inner Ash Ketchum out.
He's just a 90s kid. Everyone in the 90s wore their hat backwards. That's what he still
Everyone
does.
in the 90s.
If you had a ball cap on facing straight in the 90s, you'd get your ass kicked.
My head was too big for hats, so
You could not wear a hat, but if you
Yeah.
were wearing a hat, the cap
I
better be
wasn't wearing
turned
a hat
around.
because I was too big brained.
I wear.
The kid
my
is
hat
like 50
backwards,
now.
Yeah.
He is.
Michael, you're like 70 now. How does that make you feel?
No.
Yeah.
Back in my day, the Sunny D boy was a boy. Now he's a man.
I did watch. I can't. Sarah something. I can't remember her last name. The comic artist who does those fun comics where it just has the brain is like, I've only recently fully developed, and I'm ready for anything. And it has the heart. It's like I could keep going forever. And then it has the back. It's like I'm old. I'm so old.
Ah, yes.
It was like turning 30.
I know which one. I know.
Like her.
Sarah Anderson one?
Something like that. Start with an A.
Is the online con. Yep. Like how I was right about Cartoon Network existing then.
Yes, but you had to have like that. It had to have been a paid channel.
Was.
Because there's no way.
Yep, Sarah Anderson. I know my meme makers.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we didn't have Cartoon Network.
POV, you had gone to Equestria, but they have their Second Amendment rights on you.
Sideways hat was cooler. I also remember in the 90s, like wearing your pants really low and your boxers really high was a thing.
Are you saying that their pants were on the ground?
Well, I mean, I know it was just a style.
Pants on the ground, pants.
Do I have to actually?
With your fake gold in your mouth. Hat turned
my
sideways, looking like a fool on the ground.
Definitely breezy.
It is, but it just means you don't have to pay as much.
I do get pulling your underwear up higher and higher as I get older because it really helps prevent chafing. Really nice. Those guys had it right.
Okay.
Saying. Like Fred Mertz and I Love Lucy, his pants were freaking eating entire body by the end. There's a reason for that. Prevents chafing. Of course, you can just pull your underwear up high. But then, if you don't have your if you're just wearing an overshirt, then you just have your underwear showing. You can't have that. So your pants have to come up higher and higher. Soon they're eating your tie. Soon you're nothing but pants.
Sounds like an old man problem.
You're just pants man.
Sounds like a Michael problem. Same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Michael,
Same
you
thing.
have pants, so we get it. You don't like it.
I prefer not to wear them at all. Pants are the
We would prefer if you wore
But
pants.
What did you call him? It was the Great Something.
the great oppressor.
The Great Oppressor. That was it.
Twilight is unhinged.
Pants. She doesn't.
I ain't afraid to fire.
Twilight should be fine. She doesn't even have to wear pants. She lives in a utopian society where pants.
Does Twilight
Don't exist.
Did Twilight ace the test for license to carry? Go and carry? That's the word. I know guns, guys. I swear. I bet Twilight's as much of a nerd that she would take every test required for anything. Ooh.
I think her head's already a.
I mean, yeah.
So
Do you think unicorns have to be registered in something? like their magic shit.
Well, I mean, it would make sense to learn certain spells. They would have to go through certain training.
Of like,
Or have a license to use such.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, like that, so that her eye is on the site.
Well, no, I wanted to have her because the other like this is from the angle, but I had considered doing it from the straight
I
front,
don't like the straight the angle.
where it would be like that.
Bond type.
But I just can't get the shot I think I like with reality.
You know what you could do with the forward on shot is you can have the camera zoom into the barrel, and then in post you can have the next scene transition through the barrel, so it's the perspective of looking at the door.
No, I don't want to. The gun is only going to be for now. After this shot, it's basically not going to exist. So,
That's what I'm saying. The gun is going to transition for the shot towards the door where Twilight's perspective is.
no, it doesn't matter because after this is not going to exist.
Oh. Why is she just getting dragged out from the side?
I'm working on it.
You're walking on it. She's walking here.
I'm just trying to get a pose to me that works. I don't. I want to make it look like she had snapped it kind of into place. So I'm trying to like. I know her hoof's broken, but we're not going to see it anyway.
Hey, Dusty.
Oh, Dusty.
Hi, Dusty.
I'm walking here.
You're walking here.
Dusty, did you come to see horses?
He did. He saw horses in the thumbnail and went,
This is not the thumbnail. This is Twitch.
which has thumbnails when you're going through the live streams. It goes through like the last like 60 seconds and picks an image from it. Thumbnail, it updates.
Okay.
You sound sad, Dusty.
Hey guys, dot. What's up, boo?
What's up, boo? I hope you're doing well, Dusty.
Yes.
We're trying to make a spooky something. So we
Yes.
have
It's kind of a Sam Raimi film, but with horses.
It is Sam Raimi. Holy hell.
yeah,
you're right.
yeah. There's doing some
Yeah.
Sam Raimi like so. So with Twilight, she's like in the library and she's like reading a book, but then she hears a noise. She's like, "What's that noise?" And then she looks over it and there's like a big spooky hallway. It's gonna look a little more spooky when I'm done with it. But your name is top tier. Holy fuck! Well, thank you very much.
That one
That
didn't
actually took like a
so
month.
well.
It was actually surprisingly fast.
Yes.
Oh, it was a month to make, and then another 2 weeks of YouTube hell trying
Oh,
to
did
get
we
it
lose stream?
demonetized.
Someone said.
I don't think so.
Did we lose stream? Oh, looks like it's still going on my side. So. No, it was fun to make though. But no, we got the spooky thing with the door, and then there's gonna be like this. If there was a furry, I knew it. I wanted to make fun of furries and BronyCon all in one swoop, and it was pretty easy. Though I felt really weird making some of those like ooh pictures.
Yeah, it was encouraged.
Because
Spitfire is a furry. I knew it. Absolutely true.
do I have the? Yeah, so I have like the high res ones of those.
Look at that.
So.
That's so cute.
Yes,
You need to
it's-
release some of those. 'Cause look at that.
She got the ooh, and then she got the ooh. I don't know if
Explain the
you
joke.
don't know. This is Jacob from I believe Twilight. So it is a man that turns into a werewolf, and I thought that was funny. But
Horse
this is
World.
good. And the whole idea is this is supposed to look like a hotel room from the conventions. And then there's supposed to be like a party, whatever thing.
Rave.
Some people were definitely thinking this is Pinkie. It's not. It's actually Starlight. It just is really hard to tell the difference because everybody
True.
sees
You can see
the
the horn and the tail.
horn. But people were saying, why is Pinkie wearing a false horn? So they can't unsee it.
They can't unsee people.
And then this is supposed to look like they're literally at BronyCon with the
It's even
OG
the same convention center.
orange
It is the
lanyards,
Baltimore
the
Convention
BronyCon with the little thing. So it was.
BuzzyCon.
And then we got Lyra there being all like doing the furry thing,
Meow,
and
meow.
Bon Bon is definitely
That friend that just tags along with
everybody has that friend at the conventions that is like, or somebody knows somebody that has
That's
a friend
like,
there
hey,
that's
I'm
not
local.
there.
Yeah.
You
But
are-
yeah.
That was me at furry. That was at me at Midwest Fur Fest. That was Bon Bon.
You're a bonbon.
I was Bon Bon at Midwest Fur Fest. I think it was 2019.
There's my favorite.
yeah, that one.
Such a
I love
good
that
one.
Passed out.
And this is the stairs at BronyCon.
Yes.
But yeah, it was just trying to trying to point out some of the moments for the people that go a little too hard at conventions, the things that make them go, oh God, if I'm at a job, could that come back to bite me?
That's you, right?
Dusty Cat is an
So-
OG furry.
Yes.
But it was funny. And so yeah, we just
kind of Pinkie's thing.
made a whole fake badge, which is a fake. It was just Lauren Mipsum, but that just kind of looked like the BronyCon badge. That was kind of the more popular one for a while. I mean, that's my picture I put on there, but the whole idea was try to make it look BronyCon-ish, and I feel like it did pretty good. There's definitely some people that are going to miss the
helps.
reference, but that's fine. And I wasn't sure. It's definitely supposed to say 2019, but I purposely covered up the 2 so that
It's applicable.
because if
for
I
any,
said
or-
2019, some people could be like, but Equestria isn't in 2019, so this allows me to have whatever year I want.
Yeah. The fact that there's a map of the Baltimore convention.
Especially funny how lives through all that
funny.
shit.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep. Y'all did.
But yeah, it was just funny because we were trying to think of like what do we blackmail Spitfire with, and the fun thing, the thing would be the funniest was furry pictures, and so
They're also super cute.
and it starts out simple, just like, hey, look, I'm wearing a fursuit because we need to make sure like everybody knows this is furry, and then it just devolves. Yeah, it was fun. That was a lot,
It is
that was a
super
lot
cute.
of fun. I don't think was there any other like little sneaky things we put in there. Oh, like the only where is the video?
Anytime I can get him to do cute stuff is fine. The happiest day of my life.
You have a lot of
Each
happiest
time.
days of your life.
No, that's hard getting.
Taco.
Funny thing here, the actual model, there's a whale behind here, but if I remove it, it removes the base, and so I said, These sticky notes are specifically there because I was having issues with compression on YouTube with handling such a very flat texture. It was causing actually like flickering of the gradient, and even some correction stuff I was doing just didn't work. YouTube was the one doing it, and so I put that there to break it up. So it still causes a little bit of weirdness here and here, but not like the whole thing. So it's a little better. So those were just put there like literally last minute. Oh, that's skipping ahead really fast.
What's with the degree on the wall? Any?
No, that just says Gordon Freeman.
Let's go.
It's Gordon Freeman's degree.
I did go through. If you watch the clock, the seconds of the video do follow the clock. So I purposely made sure that by the end of the video, however long it was, the actual time on the clock is the amount of time passed.
I like those details.
So yeah, me too. That's why I made sure to put the time into it. So here it is. That is muted. Good. So yeah, breaks a window. That's whatever. The starting fire. That's my OC. I was like trying to sneak him in somewhere. This I didn't want to animate Trixie flopping around. So the whole idea is Trixie is literally doing absolutely nothing.
Literally Luigi and Mario Party.
Yes, yes, almost exactly the Luigi and Mario Party. So in here, I can have her bite, but I can't have her move. So there, she's got the money, but she can look down. That's fine because she's not doing anything. This was a really weird shot to make. I actually had
I
to.
enjoyed it.
I had issues with monetization on YouTube, and I had to. I was trying to figure out what was causing it, and it ended up being because I was having issue with the texture. I was re-uploading so often that they auto-flagged anything that looked like this video as demonetized. I had to go through a 60 or 72 hour review process from a manual person to get it remonetized. It was actually delayed a whole week because of that stuff. The back end of this video was horrible. Anyway, but I originally removed this shot to see if that would remove them or put the monetization back in, because I technically had to mark it as level 1 drug use because this fell under humorous use of drugs, and alcohol is a controlled substance.
That kept it from ever getting marked for kids.
Yes, this video was hell on the back end for the YouTube side. I spent 3 to 4 weeks trying to get it fixed. This one was fun. Stealing a car. This one, it was pointed out later that I actually forgot to put the name tag on her. Enable it, so her name tag is missing. So for those that didn't notice it, haha, her name tag's missing. But because I went through all that like review hell, I wasn't gonna go through it again, so I just called it good. Nightly actually found where there was like 2 or 3 frames that the sticky notes were missing. That I did go and fix. But putting the radioactive stuff in the water.
On that.
Lunar to the moon. This actually there was a picture. This is, I guess, for anybody that wasn't really watching the full thing. I think it has to start with Argo. Yeah. So it was actually this picture that I made years ago of sending my OC to the moon, because that was what people voted on doing a picture of. It's basically, I loaded in that entire scene and made video for it. It saved me a lot of time, but it's just funny about having Celestia up there, like bye. Though, if you consider this, people were talking about the ACU, because now I'm connecting video stories. The Argo Cinematic Universe.
Oh no!
There's actually like multiple comments, and technically Celestia would maybe not be alive. I don't know.
I would like to
Celestia.
see which characters I'd like to see make a comeback. Yona.
But that was a changeling.
I know, but I liked Changeling as Yona.
It was funny.
You just like Yono.
No, that is somebody, but it could tie in together. I don't know.
More Kieran videos.
But the whole thing is Luna and the previous ones I've done always just snarled and screamed, and so that's why I just maintained it here. Here, if you actually look really closely, it's hard to see. Maybe if you're in 4K, but it says "Hello, my name is Celestia." Instead, it does not say Trixie.
Didn't I tell you to do that?
No, that was originally a plan. But we originally had it where she was just Trixie standing there with all the regalia and stuff on. I thought it would be funny to put the spy mask of Celestia's face on.
Spy mask
and
is a good idea.
I very much enjoy it.
It's super cute. And it's also super fun.
It took a lot more effort.
The suspicious guard.
Yeah.
The suspicious guard, yeah. I love
He's sus.
He's sus. Some of the demons. Somebody wants this as an emote on the Discord server, so I gotta add that. I think, because that is pretty good. Some of the demon. That one's pretty simple. This one I had to add a couple filters to kind of desaturate to make it look old. But the idea for the montage was to start it out as a very I wouldn't call it simple, but like where she's just breaking rules to where she's eventually like breaking galactic laws. Like, it was supposed to be an escalation to absurdity. And so that's why she is going from like the World War and then just like snapping.
Infinity Gauntlets.
And the Infinity Gauntlet. So
and then the time has changed.
and then but then
favorite joke.
immediately followed up by then doing a 180 back to the beginning of the list of eating all the butter, which is disgusting, which apparently some people were very disturbed by that.
Yes, but it's amazing.
It's funny, but yeah, even the sound effect.
The sound effect.
It's so good.
uh
It's my favorite joke. The whole thing.
man, this is,
That's a good reaction gift with the Spitfire for that shot, where she just like looks at you like that.
He ate all the butter.
I'm very happy with how the lip syncing and stuff turned out in here and the facial expressions on Spitfire. So there was a bunch of comments that were talking about the lip syncing being great. I love seeing those little comments that don't just say good video, but point out something very specific, because that's feedback that's useful. If the people liked the lip sync on here, I tried a couple different things with the twisting of the jaw, and if they say that they liked it, it means I'll go do it going forward. If somebody said this was weird or something else was weird, then I might not do that going forward. So it is useful feedback. Stick of Velveeta. That's even worse. I don't know if is that worse?
What is?
You eat
No,
a stick of
I think a stick of Velveeta would be better than a stick of butter.
a stick of butter is like that big. A stick of Velveeta is like that.
Yes, but it's cheese.
yeah, that is not cheese.
Oh, you're right. It's not cheese.
Michael.
You know what the best part of this is?
Huh.
The fire's tie. It's orange.
Actually, that is that. So yeah, if you look, she's got a white collar and a orange tie. Michael wanted those colors, so we did that. But when they go to the next shot after this, this is a very minor reference that we did in one stream. If you look at the tie and the color that she's wearing, what was the name of that?
Falling Down.
Yeah.
I was very happy that you did that.
So
reference.
if you look at the movie
This one was way
for
too big.
Falling Down, that is the tie that he wears in that movie, because we felt that it kind of
she had the glasses on, and I just went, "Yo, that's Falling Down."
yeah. So this is the tie from the guy from Falling Down. So that we just added that in as a fun little reference. So that's why that tie.
That was a nice
I
texture.
thought
work you did
nobody
there.
would get that reference. and
No,
I'm
nobody
probably
has.
Still,
Nobody has, and I don't think anybody ever will. But
yes.
it is funny.
I was like,
because it feels, I don't know, it feels like everything she's doing is kind of that, the straight-faced chaos.
Yep.
So anyway. And you can see Trixie in the background, so he's gonna scroll it out.
Yep.
And I love how somebody made a comment that just said Trixie, quoted by Trixie. This is the only
It's the only where she says her name.
Trixie.
There was a lot of back and forth on how to end this.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out multiple ways to go about the ending, and because we're trying to think of what is a joke. You can't end it just saying, hey, she got a raise, and then cut it.
Nope.
It's like, what do we do that's funny?
You need random
And
humor.
So the idea came about of doing like just this ridiculous like congratulations and whatever, and having the kids come up. And I've done it before in a different video. I'm not going to open it here, where the kids were just animated very, very cheaply. I think they were waving when Scootaloo got launched away. And so I kind of just like doing the CMC really cheap.
What does Trixie say here? She says Trixie.
She just says Trixie. It's the exact same audio she used from Tacos on the Moon, the one we made for the Twitch directs. It's the same thing. I literally just extracted the same audio clip. The reason actually we kind of did this was we were starting the video with the idea, and we were going to use 15 AI, but then 15 AI never came back up again. So we just said, screw it. And it was a longer bit for audio. So I just put a thing out on Twitter just asking for people that wanted to do the audio. And I've got a couple of responses. MuseScript was the one that had very specific videos for Spitfire's voice that were provided very good context for the work that she do. So I contacted her. We got... Oh God! From the time I gave her the lines to they gave it back to me was an hour. Like super quick turnaround. Very appreciated, because we wanted to get working on it right away. So perfect. So thank you for that. But
Follow
the and so then I didn't have anything for Trixie, so we just used the same audio from the other one. Oh, hello, Cherry Chef. So cheers on that. But and then the other money falling, that took some time, but trying to make it come through the ceiling.
it was funny. You had the wrong dollar bills at first.
Well, they were transparent.
Because you had the wrong dollar bills.
There were some issues with the money, but we got it to work.
Those are the Batman money, right?
There was so many extra little details, like the things you don't notice, like all of these it's bridges that were pre-animated to collapse, and so there's a couple copy pastes you can see of the pieces coming through, and I added like a fog layer to kind of make a foggy look, and even added like a small particle effect of like dust falling from the ceiling. Just little things like that are what really all this stuff. And she's just freaking out, and then she's just like pulling out the knife. That's just a reference to other videos.
Yes.
But then we had the best part.
This was a good way to end it.
This took me. There is no map for the meme.
Yeah.
So I had to find a bed, I had to find pillows, recolor them to match. I then had to find different pieces of different walls, recombine them in such a way to try to recreate exactly that background.
Yeah.
Because if you actually look at the
that's what that is. That's
did you not know?
I didn't know what the meme was a reference to.
No, so if you look at this, I tried to copy as much as I could. So like even how the walls are back here in the window right here, which is what this is.
Yeah.
The pillows are a little bluer, but it's because I just, I have the ability to add more color. And so I was trying to copy that as much as I could, but I was having a lot of problems. But then it's the same, like his face is difficult to animate. I always like putting something at the end. But then the follow up of that is, having the window there.
Yeah.
And then the bar coming across. To me, it's not just like the positioning, but all the background things that really sell it. And so I really needed to make sure that like the window was there and it was tinted right, the right colors, and it took a while, but it was fun. It was fun. I think I did in the last couple days.
Yeah, you did it completely
outside stream.
Us here,
so
which I think made it work.
No, I think I did the entire Thanos thing in one day. CD kind of. No, it's more of what. It's not just the positioning. Like when I look at like this shot, this isn't what sells it. It's all this walls and everything. My brain knows that those things were in the meme, and so it just makes it that much more real. Though even in this background, this is where a video is. And so this whole I always like mixing little things in the end because nobody else will stick around for credits otherwise. If you always get used to people always seeing the things, they'll always stick around for it.
I used to
so-
not even stick around for that. I never saw a lot of these endings.
Yeah, because you don't care. Apparently.
I thought the video was done.
No, it's not done. Now you know.
Now I know.
Michael, stick around for the whole thing with Argo Demon videos.
Yeah, I always try to put something at the end. So it's usually one corner for any patrons, and then one corner for a video recommendation. If I don't need the full half, I can do 2 video recommendations. In this case, I had this text on here for Uscript, so didn't really matter. But yes, it was a lot of fun. I don't think there was anything else in terms of like fun little tidbits in there.
I think the one thing people miss the most in any of your videos is Cozy Glow in the one video. There's
Pointed
no
that out at the convention, and people actually were like, "What?"
and they say
No, that's
that's
just
just
a
a
picture.
picture.
I gotta pull the video. I'm always looking for the picture, but okay, it's Applejack. That's pretty quick. You're right. You here? There it is.
there it is.
Yeah, you can see it a little bit blur right there. So that's actually Cozy Glow with a tombstone.
She's half buried.
look at
She's in a very shallow grave.
Applejack.
Face.
Yeah,
She's like
so
mid-sneeze.
it's sneaky back there, but it was I like mixing little things in the background that are not visible. But if you really look closely, you can maybe catch it, but most of the times won't. It's like little inside jokes. I like it.
People who know.
Yes, that type of thing. Like,
Yup.
You looking for the changeling one?
yeah.
Love that
Like here,
Yes.
you can barely see it, but my OC is in that window right there.
Yeah.
So that I can say it was in there. So,
We want this eyes ourselves as a cow.
yes. I don't think this one had. I think that was the only sneaky one I put in this
Well,
one.
no, this is the cow.
Oh yeah, that's like I think most people miss that one.
Yeah.
So like you go through this whole thing and they're like it's a cow and they're like move, we are a cow. So it's China. So originally I was going to put a Minecraft cow for Arizona here, but it just ended up looking really weird, and so we didn't do it. And so instead we put the cow down here.
Yes.
So
Oh my god, I didn't even see that.
Nobody.
That's great.
I purposely colored it green
To
a little
match.
bit, so it kind of stuck back there.
That's good. That's good.
But yeah, so originally it was going to be a Minecraft cow, but then I put a
Arizona's
lot of extra effort
Arizona's such a good
in to
choice.
do Arizona,
There's a
and
big push for Arizona.
yeah, there were some issues with the model, and then the retexturing of some stuff and whatever. But yeah, so there's a Minecraft cow back there.
She's
Yeah,
Ooh.
the cow. The first time I walked in this Twitch channel.
Hey.
Oh well, hello, Alex.
Hello.
I like some running jokes, and I feel like every time a running joke happens, something else comes in to make it a running joke. Like originally, the Changelings thing was just a joke with Pinkie, or the Pinkie and the Brain, and with Derpy being like the leader for some reason. And then we did this, and we're like, well, let's lean into it. So now we started making some like things of like Brain's eyes are blue and Pinkie's eyes are pink. So let's color them in association with, and then when they come and they replace anybody, their eyes will match the color of the eyes that they had before to identify who's talking.
Very good.
And so it's the little things like that, and so now we're like, oh well, now we have like a little, I don't know what to call it, universe, but like some rules that
Consistency.
we have some rules that we've put in place for certain types of characters, and we have the same thing with some of the Trixie stuff now. So it's just little things that are fun, because it's people like callbacks, and that is a callback.
They feel rewarded for their loyalty.
Yeah, actually, that is the whole reason that the bloopers exist.
Yeah.
These were created because, well, for one, they were low effort, but also super fun, and they were the most fun for the people that already had seen the content. So,
Happy.
okay,
Dolphin.
I have to say the one thing I found absolutely hilarious about this dolphin shot is there was seriously some people that were angry
Yeah.
They were angry that I was taking such an emotional shot and then destroying it by putting a dolphin. And they're gonna hate April 1st.
What do
Because
you
I already have April, like next year's April
Okay.
planned.
Oh my
and it's gonna be to
Lord.
destroy this video. You know, I the amount of backlash I got from people on that part was amazing, and I
Lie
loved
about it.
it. Anyway,
Such a
Oh, my
troll.
favorite maid.
Oh my.
But
Door.
I'm
Door.
actually going to disappear from this stream now.
yes. So
It
I
is
was
9
actually.
o'clock.
I was not going to go till 10 because I
Oh,
knew you
I
had to
thought-
leave early and I wanted to get
Yeah,
some stuff done
I
too.
need to
We
get
have a
that done.
very busy day tomorrow with Friendsgiving going on. So, but what did we get done today? We got that book thing is actually kind of done. We got her to doing the book thing was actually kind of tough. Okay, her eyes should be a little bit more focused. I think
it should be
yeah.
wider, I think, actually.
No, she right now her eyes are too far apart. I need to have them central.
Wider.
Good night,
no.
Dusty.
Oh, yes, very much. Good night, Dusty.
Good night.
Let me. Okay, so it'll be something like that. But I need to play with her to make her. Her mouth isn't where I want it to be. What is your Thanksgiving plans? Going to see family? Though that's next week. Next week we're doing. So the story goes, my work gives a free turkey every year, and they give it the week before. So I got mine yesterday, and when I got the turkey, I was like, went to my brother who does a lot of Thanksgiving. I'm like, oh, do you guys need a turkey? And he's like, well, how big is it? And I told him it was like a 11 or 12 pounder. He goes, no, we need something bigger for the family. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, then what the hell do I do with this turkey? So instead, we have a lot of people that have moved up to Minnesota that don't have family around. So instead, we do a Friendsgiving the weekend before. So I take my free turkey, and Michael does a lot of food stuff. We do a lot of other preparing. We invite basically as many people that we know in the area over, and we just have a big Friendsgiving event where it's basically Thanksgiving a week early, but maybe
With
for
friends.
those that don't have families in the area. So that's kind of what we're doing. And it's just, we've been doing this now. This is the third year, I think.
Mhm.
And now we have a much bigger place. We invited a lot more people. So,
Yeah.
it's
Free
it's always fun.
turkey.
It's just a fun time to just get everybody together and eat just a crap load of food.
No, and I expect to see you here now.
Um,
You got my hopes up.
but I purposely decorated everything for Christmas, so it's going to be really interesting. I still have a lot more decorating for then too. So,
Yeah, we got to put all the ponies up.
no. But let's see who's on right now. We haven't rated Ashy in forever. Let's head over to the playing the
Pokemon.
Glitch Fest Pokemon Scarlet and Velvet. I do kind of want to get the game, I want to get the game because there's some
need to
glitchy stuff with
optimize
it. But it'll be fixed
So bad.
eventually, and it's been forever since I played a Pokemon game.
Last one I played was Yellow.
Because you can play up to 4 people in one adventure.
People still play Pokemon
Maybe.
Yellow, right?
I think that'd be fun.
But the thing is, like, that's like one of those games of like it's just fun to play when you play, and then it's like there's certain things of like, if every game is a group game, then every game is dependent on who's available when, and sometimes I just
I mean, I saw a funny bit where they were fighting the rival, and then it was just like the other person was just in the middle walking around fucking about.
that looks different. Did she change her?
One.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I thought the other one was fine.
That one looks cute.
Well, we'll see it.
I'll see. Okay, but we're gonna head over there. So thank you for hanging out. We're gonna jump over to Katie.
Bye.
We are gonna be streaming Sunday. Sunday. I don't know what we're gonna be quite doing. There's a couple. I have an idea on it, but it depends on other people. So we'll have to check out that. But
Adios, Ed.
Figure it out tomorrow.
see you later, Edward. See you later, Sunset and Godzilla and Blur and Dusty and Nullen and I think that's all that's on there. But for now, anyways, thank you to Random Fast Reader for the multiple cheers.
Thanks for the
And
cheer.
Sir Edward for the cheer as well. Thank you for moderating as well, Sir Edward. Thank you for Cherry Ship. Did I miss that one? Oh, it's 12 minutes ago. I did miss it. So thank you much for the follow, Cherry Ship. And thank you for the, I think, those are all resubs for Random Fast Food, Jurassic, Oregon, and Cosmic Trail. Thank you very much. And thank you for the derps. There's so many derps.
Ciao.
Anyway,
Bye.
we're gonna head over. We'll play some. They're gonna play a Pokemon. I don't have any booze, but I'll get you. I'll get you taken care of. And that one too. That one too fiery. Just the two though.
da 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 do da diddly diddly do 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 diddly diddly